Fans, you're listening to the Ruck Infringement Podcast! Joey and the crew, they're gonna get you through. Listen to someone else, 10 in the bin for you. Breaking down the week that was adrenaline spiking. Footy talking banter, no one's hiding. From betting advice, not always right. Crank it up, you're in for a footy-filled night. Let's go.
Legends, welcome back to another. Wait, I've been fired? Okay, all right.
Mate, legends, welcome back. It is great to be back. Ryan, good job, mate. You did very, very well last week. It was nice to sit back and just admire the work that goes into the Ruck Infringement Podcast episode. And yeah, look, credit to you, mate. You led from the front. Did
Thanks,
great.
mate. One of our highest rating episodes.
Yeah, I don't doubt it. I don't doubt it at all. It's because you were sitting in the middle, mate. Just that eye candy.
Had to be.
Love it. Mate, how you been?
Good, bro. Good. Bad day to be bad day to be a beer in my household this weekend. I tell you what, I've had a few today, but it's been a good fun weekend, man. Plenty of good times, plenty of ANZAC Day spirit going on, and good times with the kiddos as well this weekend. So very, very grateful. Good weekend, mate. How about yourself?
Oh, good, mate. Good. Went to a dawn service on Saturday. Was nervous, but watched the Roosters put a score on the Dragons. We'll talk about that later. Yeah, and then just chilled out for the rest of the weekend. Dealt with the kids. You know,
man.
You know how it be.
Yeah, absolutely. Did you get out on ANZAC Day, do some fun stuff? Did you run into any perhaps podcast members that we haven't spoken to in a while?
I didn't, but I heard you did.
I sure did. I saw our good friend Harry.
Harry, he's
And
alive.
then I was assaulted. Someone slapped my bottom. Who could that person be?
Mick.
It definitely wasn't Shaggers. I wasn't erect.
It wasn't the stats man, was it?
Could it be the stats man?
The stats man. He is back all the way from Thailand and the Henry, apparently. Mate, how you been?
Yeah, good. I just left the Henry, apparently. I've been really good. Thailand was fucking awesome once again.
Congrats too.
Thank
on
you.
the win again.
Yeah, thank you. 3 in a row in a high division. So we all celebrated pretty hard. The other week, and then I got back into Australia 2 weeks ago, but I spent a week in Brizzy catching up with family.
Nice.
Went and saw the Machine Gun Kelly concert while I was up there. Wow. That was phenomenal. Absolutely loved that. And then got back into work this week and dreading going back tomorrow. Can we have public holidays every day?
I wish. And mate, those Tigers absolutely flying.
Oh, mate, they are flying. I didn't miss a game while I was overseas. I didn't miss the game last week either, and I made sure I saw it. On Thursday we played. After OzTag, I told Dad he wasn't allowed to watch the game until I got home. And then we got home, kicked off, and 5 minutes into the game, one of the guys from OzTag rings and says, "Do you have jumper cables at all?" And
no.
Had to drive back to the OzTag, but Dad still waited for me, and so we got the whole game in. So, I think finished at 10 o'clock for you guys while I was only just starting the game. So I made sure to ignore everyone by then.
Turn the phone off. Yeah.
Love it. Well, mate,
everything.
Great to have you back. Of course, the trio is here. We are raring to go. This is episode 138 called Respect, based on ANZAC Round. Of course, you can find us on all social media, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok and X, Apple Podcasts, Spotify and YouTube as well. All right, without further ado, let's get straight into it. It's Dynamos and Dungs.
Big hits, brain fades, magic and muck. Some play sword and some just sucked. From top shelf moves to absolute funks, it's time to break down. Dynamos and Dungs. Dynamos and Dungs. Dynamos and Dungs. Dynamos and Dungs.
All right, boys, Dynamos and Dungs for round 8. Best and worst team or player. Dongle, let's start off with you. Who are your Dynamos and Dungs?
Yeah, look, good selections this week for a few Dynamos. I thought there was a lot of good standouts. Shout out to the Roosters, of course, but I'm not going to give it to them just because.
Do you know,
you know
what's crazy, but right? Like, scored 62 points, made no team of the weeks.
Yep, I know. How bad's that?
Made no team of the weeks and scored 62 points.
Are you the new Penrith? No one wants to see you succeed.
Wow, weird.
No.
That's been for a while.
Mine's going to your other favourite team, It's going to the Rabbits.
Ugh.
Rabbits for me are the Dynamos. To go down there, a lot of good stats before the game. You know, like Wayne Bennett not beating Craig Bellamy for quite some time. Rabbits not having a victory in Melbourne for quite some time.
28 years.
Yeah,
Isn't that crazy?
Melbourne looking to break their break their
Unwinnable.
their unlosing streak. I guess you'd call it now. So man, go Bunnies. They were great.
No, very good.
Dungs, Dungs. I'd like to say myself because I didn't watch as much footy as I was kind of hoping to this weekend.
High scoring, but
Shout out to Great Northern.
Yeah. Good people.
Yeah.
Want to jump on board?
Yeah,
Feel
if you
free.
want to jump on board, yeah, we'd love it. Sharks, they were shite on. I definitely caught that game. The Bulldogs, I thought were pretty unconvincing as well. But apart from again the low hanging fruit that we've been speaking about the last few weeks,
Yeah.
Dragons, Melbourne. Hard to look past any of those two teams at this stage. They are the clear standouts so far this year of just being nothing short
And
of dog shit.
there's a reason they're
Yeah.
last and second last, isn't there, at the
Yeah,
moment?
just
So
no direction at all and looking average. And
Yep.
even when you thought they might be in the game, they're just not. They shitty options, just have nothing going for them. Yeah, so I don't know. Like we spoke about it last week and the week before and the week before that, and we'll speak about it this week. What are they going to do next week? But probably nothing.
yes.
Except for the Dragons, of course.
Yeah.
Shout out to the bye.
How good. They might be the first bye we see lose. But yeah, who knows?
gob.
Luke, Dynamos and Dungs, round 8, mate.
Team wise, it's very hard to go past the Bunnies breaking that record. Not only
100%.
that, but to put 48 points on a Melbourne team. Yes, they're pretty woeful at
Almost
the moment.
50. That would have been great.
Literally.
Twice this season. Oh.
Like, yeah. When was the last time you saw Melbourne concede 50 twice in a season? But that'd definitely be my Dynamo team. But individual player, I'm actually just going to go down to the last game of the round. Jamal Fogarty.
Yeah,
for
very-
Manly. You know, when he made that line break and when it scored that try, you can hear the commentator say, geez, he hasn't lost his pace. And he was absolutely phenomenal for Manly. He played 77 minutes with the 1 try, 2 try assists. He had 7 runs for 115 metres, 13 post contact, 2 tackle breaks, a line break assist, 10 tackles, missed the 1, and kicked a field goal. So he 17 kicks for 491 metres and only making the 1 error.
He was
Like
very good.
personally,
Really, really,
I
really
think
good.
he was the absolute. I think he was the player of the week in my eyes, to be honest. He was just phenomenal.
Taking
And
him some time as well to find that form, like from
Yeah.
last year from the Canberra. Like he's taken a few weeks, but I feel like he really stood out this week.
Absolutely,
he
yeah.
was the game changer for.
Can we just talk
Manly,
about, though, like Fosball? This is crazy. 100% win record at the moment for Kieran Foran. It's nuts.
it's ridiculous, but I think he might get a bit tired of it. We saw a couple of weeks ago the Tigers. They were talking about Benji Ball or whatever they called it, and he said, "I don't even know where this come from." And he goes, "I don't agree with it because it's not me; it's them playing."
That's
so
it, yeah.
I don't know how long before he turns around and he goes, "It's the playing group that are doing it. It's not me."
Be a test for them this week. They got
Yeah,
Penrith, but
they've got a very big game this week. But I think Fogarty for me this week was the player of the week.
Love it.
Dungs, the Storm scoring 6 points at home. You've got the Dragons 8 in a row. The Dogs, Dongle, the Sharks, the Raiders. But I'm going for a different flavour this week. I'm going for the Dolphins. They played 19 minutes of football because they were up 18-6 and they scored their 3rd try in the 19th minute.
Yeah.
They converted in the 21st for Osako, and then nothing from there. Warriors come back. They played 60 minutes of football
and
won that game and
the
come
Finns
back.
looked good early, but just
That was a strange
lost
game
it.
too, that
Yeah,
one.
it was
Yeah, like how
weird.
they started so strong and they came out and you're like, man, the Finns are going to put a score on them here. And then they literally just said, yeah, you know what, let's just stop playing. Let's just auto cruise. Let's just
How much have we
Forget
seen
about
it though
it, yeah.
this year? A team will lead by 16 points and they lose.
Yep.
We've seen it so much this season.
Absolutely.
Crazy.
16-point margin. Yeah,
Yeah, that's sort of like
number.
the new.
And then, the other one I just want to comment on, but we can talk about it in talking points later. But there's a few teams, but the one that comes to mind obviously is the Tigers. But I think my dung there is the no Anzac Day jersey. We can talk about it later if you want. But there was a couple of teams that this week weren't wearing one. I had a couple of chats throughout the week with some mates, and we had some some pretty chat-worthy ideas about it. If you want to bring it up later,
Yeah,
we're
for
more than
sure.
welcome to. But at the moment, Dynamo was
Put it
funny.
all in there. Jerseys.
Yeah, we'll chuck it all in there.
Beautiful.
So. That was mine. What about yours, Joe?
Look, I mean, I'm pretty biased. my Dynamo
Rabbits.
this week.
The referee for the Roosters.
He was pretty good. He was very good this week. He was great this week for once. But no, I thought Sam Walker got the Ashton Collier medal again for third Anzac Day in a row.
I was going to say, that's pretty good effort.
Very good. 2 tries as well for him for semi. Just looked a lot better. I think this year all the talk's been on DCE. DCE's sort of been running the team, and Semi hasn't really looked the halfback that we know he has.
He was injured for a little bit, though, wasn't he?
And then last year, not this year. He's played every game this year.
Oh, has he? Okay.
But yeah, it just hasn't really. But in this game, it was just like they swapped. DCE sort of took a step back, and Semi ran the team, and it worked. So I thought he was definitely my Dynamo this week. I mean, Latrell was incredible. You can't get past Latrell. Tallis Duncan as well for the Bunnies. I mean. Could be a smoky for Origin, but there's so many second rowers in line there. But I thought he was really good too. Dungs, Melbourne Storm. I mean, like it's 0-6 for them, and 6 losses in a row, and it's just crazy. Like every week we've been saying the same thing. Surely they can't lose 2. Surely they can't lose 3. Surely they can't lose 4, and they keep losing. And you saw Bellamy at halftime walked out. He left the players to their own devices. He said, "You sort it out." And they still didn't sort it out.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know what's going on. I don't know. I've got it in talking points, but I don't know if he's lost the dressing room. I don't know what sort of happened there. He did stand down today from coaching role with New South Wales.
Yep. What clickbait that shit was, yeah?
Yeah.
Bellamy stands out in his coaching role. Like,
Yeah,
fuck off, he
for
does.
New South Wales.
Sure enough.
But imagine if he stood down from coaching Melbourne at the end of the year and took over as New South Wales coach in 2027.
Yeah. No, you know what? Yep. I'd be all over that. Yeah.
Do you reckon Bellamy's getting a contract offer after this year?
Maybe for the Blues. They're that bad as well.
When the alternative is Laurie Daly, who it clearly worked out so well for us last time.
Absolutely. But yeah, look, that's my Dynamos and Dungs for another week.
You know when you rock up to the stadium and every second car's got a dodgy sticker peeling off?
Don't be that bloke. Get a proper fan emblem. 3D, official, and tougher than a front rower's forehead.
They don't fade, they don't crack, and they make your car look like it's ready for kickoff.
Fan emblems, the only badge your car actually deserves.
So you finally called Fraser Electrical.
Yep, they sorted it quicker than the bunker backflips on a decision.
Fraser Electrical, reliable sparkies, keeping your home powered, even when your team isn't.
All right, we're going to jump into, we haven't had this segment all year, but the man is back. It's the stat deck.
Thanks, mate. Yes, sorry I've been absent, but, I'll try and make it a bit more often. Started the ANZAC Day round on Thursday with the West Tigers getting it done 33-14 over the Canberra Raiders. I was jumping for joy at 11 o'clock. I'm pretty sure my neighbours hated me. We got into the... Yeah, I reckon they were ready to commit some capital crimes there. I was screaming that loud. But look, we started off... The Tigers started off like they have done majority of the season, scoring first and then scoring again really quickly.
Yeah.
It was good to see from the Tigers. Up
I was
10-0.
worried for you at halftime.
I was too, don't you worry. But yeah, starting the game up 10-0 and then Appy goes to the bin. Look, yes, it's a hip drop, but I think we've seen it in numerous games this year where the referee has awarded a penalty based on risk of injury. Then the player who is injured is in the next tackle line, running up the ball.
What is a hip drop anymore?
Exactly.
I just
So-
don't know.
Unless they're like out or they're screaming in pain, then it's
Yeah.
like, oh, hang on, like
Look,
maybe we
Noah
should.
Martin
Crazy.
was in pain. You
Yeah.
could see
Yeah.
that.
Oh, yeah.
But when Appy went to the bin and then the Raiders were given the penalty, two tackles later, he took a hit up. Like, obviously, the risk
exactly.
for injury was not there because he was fine. Like,
That's right.
yeah, a little bit of shock and what else? Yeah, probably hurt at the time, but he was fine. He was still running and he finished the game. So, like, he was still playing at the end. I just don't really know. But the Tigers then leaking 14 really quick points in that 10-minute period that Appy was in the bin was a bit disappointing. But obviously, then he comes back on the field and we score right after half time. With Taylor May there down the side, and the Tigers just keep going. And I think the big thing for me this year is that the Tigers aren't stopping. They're not getting a lead and just going, "We've got it, we'll hold off." We are continuously pushing through, and it's just absolutely great to see. The Tigers had 54% possession to Raiders 46. My bad. My missus is going to bed, guys.
Good night. Good night, Shani.
Night, Johnny. As a team, the Tigers had 1,875 run meters to the Raiders 1,456. Wow. The post-contact is where it's at for me, boys, as a team, 609 to 410.
Wow.
It was 199 more running meters, honestly. Like, as a fan of the game, you want to see your team pushing through. You want to see that.
Yeah.
If we go down here, the Tigers did have 11 errors to the Raiders 9. We gave both teams gave away 5 penalties. The Tigers gave away 4 ruck infringement to the Raiders 2. And then this is the other thing that annoys me is that the shit that people get put on report for. Tigers had 5 on reports to the Raiders, none. Like, what do you do there? I think Appy's the only one who's going to cop a suspension. I reckon the others will be fine.
Yeah.
57 tackles to Tarpany's 49. Terrell May had 204 running meters to Tamale's 241. And then we've got Dewey with the ball. He had, 14 kicks for 509 kicking meters. And you compare that to the halfback for the Raiders. He had... where are we? Kick. Sanders had 16 kicks for 539 kicking meters. He's been having a really...
Strange went off early, though.
Yeah. Strange went off early. He
came back,
come back.
He did come back?
He did come back, but...
Much better the second half.
Like you
I think he
said...
scored. I think I had him in a multi. So.
Yeah, like you said, where Sammy Walker, for you, he controlled the game. Sanders went off. Not Sanders. Strange went off. Sanders was running the game, but I found when Strange came back on, it was still Sanders running the game. And I think
he's been good this year.
as he's a very young player. I think the Raiders have put a lot on a young kid's
100%.
shoulders, but he's handling it well.
He is.
I think the Tigers are just having a really good year, and the Raiders just weren't up to it that game. And you can see Ricky Sticky was a bit quanky on the sidelines.
Yeah, and then he's complaining about the 6 again rule, mate. The coaches are the ones that fought for it to come in,
literally, and he's complaining about it. Yet they had more. Like they had more,
crazy.
4-2.
Like,
so
I would see both coaches though on the sideline. Like none of them in the coaches box. Like they're both on the sideline just screaming at the players.
I love it.
Sure, they'd just be giving each other filthies all night. And
Shani was saying the other day, we were watching a game, and it was actually the Tigers game, and they panned to Benji standing on the sideline. He was having a chat to one of the boys, and she goes, "You know, Benji's the only coach I see standing on the sideline." I went, "Ricky." I just started naming
Flanagan.
Flano, like
Before the actors came out.
he doesn't want to sit in the coaches box. That's
But I was like, I just named like 3 or 4 coaches.
He wasn't allowed in the coaches box.
God no.
bulletproof down in the field, is it?
Yeah, exactly. So the Tigers getting it done. Game 1, game 2 on Friday, we saw Dongle Sharks going down 46 to 34.
We don't have to talk about this one. We can
Massive score, but 80 points in it.
We can go to the next game if you want.
Yeah, 9 tries to 6.
Wow.
The positive for the Sharkies there is that the left side, KL Ero, a hat trick in a row.
Yep.
Oh, sorry. But then it didn't match up to Tuolagi's hat trick, which won. So, and 9 tries to 6. Conversions, Queensland had 5 from 9 and the Sharks had 5 from 6. We had load please.
They could have made it 50 then.
Or they
out of the comp.
Yeah, if they
51% to the Cowboys, 49 to the Sharks. The Cowboys 9 errors to the Sharks 10. Cowboys gave away 2 penalties to Sharks 4. Cowboys had 3 ruck infringements to the Sharks none. which was very good to see. Ruben Cotter made 40 tackles, Blake Bailey 44, Drinkwater 172 running metres, Talakai 194 running metres, Tuolagi 3 line breaks, to Eros 3 line breaks as well. We had Tommy Dearden with the ball in hand. He had 4 kicks for 123 metres. Clifford 4 kicks for 141. So their kicking game wasn't massive.
Yeah.
It wasn't at all. Their just dominance was moving the ball around.
running.
It was a big running game, a hard game to watch. So yeah, like just
Just
Yeah.
too many. Like,
as a fan of one of the teams, like you're obviously down, and you're up, then you're down again. You're like, what was going to go on in this game? But like so many tries, so many points. Like,
But aren't we
was
seeing it
was
more and more
weird
these
game
days?
to watch. Yeah, it was.
We're seeing
But I
high
feel
point
like
games
the
now.
humidity of like obviously Townsville, but like
Yeah.
even the Cowboys were feeling it. Like man, what a weird fucking game it was to watch. Like it was hard to watch. I almost turned it off with like 20 minutes to go. Like literally couldn't watch it anymore. Like it was a hard watch. But like I don't know, man. Like fucking Sharks.
Yeah. Trindle had 10 kicks for 364 metres. Hines had 6 kicks for 187. Like you said, they're high-scoring games. It's an 80-point game here. Like
crazy.
It's absolutely shocking. But I think for me, what was not frustrating, but it kept you on the edge of your seat. Try. It was so back and forth.
Yeah.
It wasn't
no defense at all.
like it was in a sense a poor game. Like I would much rather see a 6-0 and a massive defensive game.
100%.
That's what
Then
the commentator said. Like,
Yeah.
like I think it was Gideon was talking to Ennis, and he's like, "Oh, so what do you think of the new the layout?" Oh, I was talking to Walters, and he's like, what do you think of the new layout? Like, how do you like the new style of the game, the way the rule changes are going with the faster pace of the game? He says, "Oh, look, it's good. Like, I want to see like tries. Like, I love just to watch tries." No, it wasn't Ennis, sorry. He's like, "I love watching the tries. It's great. Like, it's always good to see players score." But he goes like, where do you draw the line? Because it was just
what's
like you
happened
said,
defensively?
try, and it was just they were just
What are defense
walking
coaches
through each
doing
of them.
now?
Yeah, but they were just walking through them. Like every try was soft. Like a few years ago, you would say that was a soft try. That's a soft try. That's a soft try. But it was every try that game was just soft. Like dummy halves, like just picking the ball up and just untouched, like diving over the line and like just passing it out wide and like the 4-on-2 overlap every single time. Like
In
it's
8
just
games
soft.
this week, 6 of those games were over 30 points.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Like, that's wild.
The 6 teams, the Tigers,
Yep.
Cowboys, Sharks, Brisbane, Roosters, Rabbits, Penrith, and
Look at
Manly.
that. Yeah, wow.
So there was,
Looking over,
Isn't
yeah.
that crazy?
I think there was 8 teams.
Like the closest game there is
One.
the Dolphins Warriors.
2
Closest
points.
game this week.
2 points,
Yeah.
and the Manly game there was 15
Same
in
as-
it.
Yeah, your score. But yeah,
Yeah.
nuts.
No, ours was
14,
19.
yeah.
19. Yeah. So, I'll word it how I want to word it. You guys can throw your comments. Is Drinkwater regretting his signature right now?
It's a weird one, isn't it?
Is
It's
he-
got to be money. It's
So he signed. He's
yeah,
he's
4-year deal.
No, 3,
3-year deal?
1.7.
Wow. It's got to be for money because you're not going there to win a comp.
Yeah, okay, fair enough.
I mean, they got Cole Matangi there next year as well.
Yeah,
and
that'll
Philip
be-
Sami.
That'll be a big signing. The Koloa Matangi.
So
Do we
know.
see?
Yeah.
weird.
No, probably not Sami because he's he's smaller money
Yeah,
than
yeah,
those
yeah.
two. Like, so if he's gone to the Dragons for a bigger paycheck, good on him, sort of thing. Do we see Drinkwater or Koloamatangi backflip before the end of the year? Do we see one of them?
I think Cole Matangi will be fine. I think he'll go. I think he's set. He seems like a pretty honest dude.
He does seem very, very honest.
What I don't know. I thought it was a strange call. I know he wants to return to Sydney, but surely there was other Sydney clubs
There's
vying
9
for his
clubs to
signature.
go to, yeah,
There's
and he
9
ends
clubs
on
in
that,
Sydney,
yeah.
and you go to the Dragons, and then Philip Sami's gone from the Titans to the Dragons. Like,
Well, the Titans are doing much better than the
yeah,
Dragons. this
like
year.
you're not
Like,
really moving up much there.
I'm regretting my decision.
Flanagan will be back.
Yeah, exactly. Second game on Friday night, we had the Broncos beat the Bulldogs 32-12, 20-point win. Don't know what to say about the Bulldogs. There are 2 tries coming from their halves, but I think the biggest thing is the biggest chat out of this one, and this was a lot on the 360 the other night, but it was Galvin being a number 7. I didn't see it at the Tigers. I don't see it now. No. I don't know what they're going to do, but they paid big money for him, the superstar kid who's going to turn the club around, and he's just not doing that. Broncos had 6 tries to the Bulldogs 2, 3 for 6 conversions for Adam Reynolds. He was just having an off night with the boot that night.
Yeah.
he could not
Very
kick to
rare.
save his life. Crichton obviously nailing both of theirs. The Bulldogs had less possession, 49% to 51. Broncos had less possession, 49% to 51. The Broncos had 1,527 running meters to 1,717. They also had less post contact, 477 to 595 for the Broncos. Broncos had 4 errors to the Bulldogs 14. They gave away 2 penalties to Bulldogs 7, 3 ruck infringements to the Bulldogs 1. And again, another high reporting game. Broncos had 1 and Bulldogs had 4. With the boot, Ben Tolte, who's been really, really good for the Broncos. He's had 44 tackles. Preston also had 44. Dean Mariner had 174 running meters to Jonathan Sewer's 251.
He was good.
He was a good rookie. Karapani, 2 line breaks to Crichton's 1. With the boot, as I said, Reynolds had a really, he struggled, but his kicks, he had 20 kicks. How many kicking meters, boys, do you think, for the game?
650.
650, Dongle?
20 kicks.
20 kicks.
Shit. Okay, yeah, man. You got to say, at least 700 meters. Yeah,
718 kicking meters.
I feel like Ezra Mam doesn't do much kicking though, does he?
he doesn't know. He is the running 5'8" though, yeah. That's
he's
what,
the running 5'8".
We're just talking about Canberra. That's Ethan Strange.
Crazy
that's
try
his
for
game.
him too.
He has to do that. Yeah.
Mam had
He's a
2
good-
kicks
good
for
driver.
56 meters. That was it.
It was a good try. As much as I hated it, it was a good try.
For the Bulldogs, Burton had 1 kick for 32 meters.
Wow.
And Galvin 15 kicks for 336.
Strange.
I don't think Galvin has the kicking depth to be a 7.
Strange. Burton's got such a big boot.
And
30 meters.
30 meters, 1 kick. That's all.
Was it 30 meters upwards? Or?
Oh no,
Yeah,
no!
probably.
It was 30 meters long. It was 400 in the air. But yeah, I don't know what's going on with the Dogs. They've got a couple of hard games in the next few weeks. I know Penrith in the next 5 somewhere.
They just look like they can't score points. I watched them play and I don't know where the points are coming from for them. They don't look like they're threatening. They don't look like they're going to score. But then 2 weeks ago they were unstoppable.
Yeah. Exactly.
It's crazy.
I feel
And
like
now
they're
they can-
playing. Yeah, I feel like they're playing now. Like you know what's coming. Like it's always the Lockie Galvin short ball to Preston. Like you read that now. You can see it coming. Like
But
2 passes before that. Like you know they're going to go wide to kick out, and he's going to throw a dummy, and he's going to try and run.
He's
over,
injured now.
He's injured now. I was about to say that. He's gone.
That's like their attacking play. And of course, like Burton's spiral bomb. But apart from that, like they don't have like a set play or a a running play that they do.
Crichton was
know
back,
it's
and
gonna
I
be
thought
good, yeah.
I don't think they like every time the ball went to Crichton, he didn't get rid of it at all.
Yeah.
Like he kept trying to run and do it himself, which fair enough. You're a great player, but there was a lot of times where I saw his winger like unmanned, and I'm like, throw the ball, critter. Like
He's doing Fosball, but no one else is playing Fosball with him. Yeah,
crazy. But
Cyril ball. Cyril ball.
let's put Curran in the centres again.
Yeah,
Super
probably.
Bowls.
Moving on to Saturday. We don't need to talk about the first game. Let's just jump straight into the second one. First game was shit.
It was.
Look, the Anzac Day, first game of the actual Anzac Day, we had the Roosters beating the Dragons 62-16. You're shit. You should have put 80 on them, honestly.
Should have, yeah.
Yeah.
It's not good enough for the Roosters, though.
Yeah, the Roosters
When are we
just
going to talk about their attacking? It's not being enough.
not enough points, all right? No,
When
we
do we
had.
talk about Robinson's job being in jeopardy?
4 wins in a row, mate. No jeopardy there.
I reckon he's the next coach to be sacked this year.
Nah, Bellamy.
Straight swap. Yeah.
Literally. Roosters had 11 tries to 3. Like you said, Sammy Walker had a double. Tupou had a double. Lumanganiwazi had a double. Then no one else was good enough for 2. Roosters kicked 9 from their 11 conversions, so very good with the boot. Sammy Walker there, and the Dragons kicked 2.
We got 30-something points then, Sammy Walker. Like that's
He got a lot.
2 tries and
Yeah, he
9
got a lot.
conversions.
Yeah,
Far
well,
out.
the 9's 18, 2 tries is 8, so that's 26
Yeah,
there.
26
So,
points. That's
good
his
on him.
biggest on Anzac Day.
Yeah.
So far.
2 sin bins for the Dragons. Luciano,
Don't know if I agreed with those.
the Luciano one, it was a 50-50.
Yeah.
I could have gone both ways, but
Same.
the Atkinson one, it was rubbish.
Yeah, I agree.
That was rubbish.
Completely
When the
agree.
ball is cleared and the dummy half picks it up,
You can play at the arm.
smash him.
You're allowed to play at the arm.
So I do feel bad for Atkinson there. And
Yeah.
you know what they're going to do? He's going to go to judiciary. They're going to go bye-bye. Because it happened
Yeah.
to Appy a couple of weeks ago
Yeah.
on the try line.
Yeah.
He did the exact same thing.
I did. I watched when I was watching. I'm like, it's not a sim. Like, play at the arm. It's a penalty. He knocks the ball on, or we get the ball back, whatever. But I wouldn't have given sin bin. No way.
But it's not even a penalty because
Nah. Probably just a knock on off
Yeah.
Atkinson because he touches it. But
yeah, he touches
that's
the
it.
ball. It's a knock on.
Yeah.
But even if he doesn't touch the ball, if he
Yeah.
grabs his arm and he knocks it on, it's a knock on to
That's
you
right.
guys.
Yeah, exactly.
yeah.
So I do feel really bad for him. And
a
the
weird call, that one.
referees, it's my favourite word, boys, inconsistent.
They're just scared. They're scared to make calls.
They literally are. There was one the other day, and it was a knock-on call. The ball went 3 meters behind the player, and he called a knock-on. They went challenge it. It went behind me. And the video ref went, the ball passes behind the player. It is play on to this point. And you're like,
I think it was our game.
Yeah.
I think it was Roosters Dragons.
Was that
Wow.
no, it was
It was the Para game, wasn't it?
it was
The
Manly.
Para,
Was
yeah,
it?
Para Manly
Oh,
game.
yeah.
It was, and Para did it.
I think
I was at the
we
log cabin. There's a few dudes there all in Para.
I think we had one in ours. I think we had one in
Pretty sure
ours.
Troy
'cause
was there.
You possibly have one of yours,
it
but it was
went-
the Manly game
yeah,
I'm talking
went
about.
behind Marky, and he challenged it straight away, and they were like, it's successful because it went behind him.
Literally.
Like, okay.
And Dad was saying the referees have been coached now. Any ball that touches the ground
Yeah.
is a knock on.
I do feel for them because it's not coming from them as such, but it's just
They got these fucking balls out,
common
man.
sense.
yeah, they do. They got to grow a pair.
If the man is on the 40-meter line and the ball bounces on the 35-meter line, it went backwards.
Yeah, that's it.
It didn't go towards the 50, it went to the 30.
Become in touch footy.
Yeah, it's a joke. But the Roosters just absolutely dominating. They had 54% to the Dragons, 56% possession. The Roosters had 1,810 running meters to the Dragons, 1,150.
Still pretty good from Dragons.
Yeah, they
Very
had
good.
535 post-contact meters to the Dragons, 373. This is where, like, Joey, you'd be pretty upset. Roosters, in a 62-point game, still leaked 11 errors.
As they do.
It's
Pretty common for us.
Dragons had 13. You also gave away more penalties, 6 to 5.
What a shock.
Two ruck infringements to their 1.
Rub.
Both teams, 1 person on report. And unfortunately, the two sin bins there for the Dragons. With the Couchman had 44 tackles to Siwa Wong's 41. Couchman also had the most running meters, 133, to James Tedesco's 278. And Setu and James Tedesco both had 2 line breaks each.
I thought Sedu 2 was really good for the Dragons. Really good.
Yeah.
He's for
Bombed
the,
one,
for the young guy. Yeah, he
Yeah.
is the standout this year for that
Absolutely.
team. Yeah.
Cade Reid on debut, 8 kicks, 194 kicking meters. And Atkinson had 7 kicks for 290 kicking meters. And for the Roosters, Sammy Walker, 12 kicks, 255 kicking meters. Cherry Evans, 7 for 229. So, pretty close numbers for the respective teams and their halves pairings there. But, the Roosters are just absolutely, like you said, dominated that game. But they played the Dragons. You should have put 80 on.
I mean, again, like interim coach, you look at Foran, you think of the interim coach bounce, but Dean Young, I don't know. I guess it says more about the Dragons. There's more going on than there was at Manly. Like Manly were able to adjust. The Dragons, I think it's the board. It's in shambles.
So,
It's in shambles.
not looking good. They're
No.
about to get their first 2 points, and that's the bye. So
If they get that.
if they win,
game.
second,
Tough one to pick, yeah.
our second game this on Saturday, we had the Warriors getting done over the Dolphins, 20-18. Like I said earlier, the Dolphins played 20 minutes of football. They had 3 tries all in 19 minutes, converted all 3, and then didn't play for the rest of the game. The Warriors, 4 tries, kicked 2 from 4 conversions. Flegler was in the bin. I actually missed that one. Did anyone see what he went to the bin for?
Nah,
Nah,
I didn't.
cool.
I was
Gone.
drinking.
I was asleep on somewhere in the back corner of the Henry by then.
Yeah, more than likely.
Probably tried to rape me again.
How good?
Whoa.
I mean,
cut that word.
How
He said
good?
mape.
How good is
Grape.
since he's been back from injury? Cam Pereira for the Warriors.
Oh, yeah.
He is an
Great.
absolute weapon. He scored 2 tries.
Very
nice
good.
double, yeah.
He's just been absolutely freaky. The Warriors had 53% possession to the Dolphins 47. They had 1,722 running meters to 1,607. 604 post contact to 570. Warriors had 11 errors to the Dolphins 15. Both teams gave away 7 penalties. Warriors 1 ruck infringement to the Dolphins 2. With the Jackson Ford 58 tackles to Max Plus 53. Tuapiki had 236 running meters to Osako's 164. And Tuapiki and Osako had 2 line breaks each. With the ball in hand, we had Tana Boyd 16 kicks for 512 kicking meters. Tavita Harris 6 for 155. When you look at the Dolphins, we had Osako 16 kicks for 438. And they didn't have a number 6 apparently. Who played number 6 for them?
Avarillo was in 21.
Avarillo, 21.
Down the bottom.
Yep.
No, he's...
No. Was he named at centre originally?
No, he was on the extended bench.
Oh, there you go.
Oh, yeah, he's...
He
he
is.
wore the number 3 apparently.
Named at centre there, yeah.
He had 1 kick for 25 meters. So, look, like we said earlier, you got to play 80 minutes of football, and the Dolphins didn't do that.
Yeah.
Lastly, on the Saturday, we had the Melbourne Storm scoring as many points as they have lost games in a row, losing 48 to 6. 48 to 6 to the Rabbitohs.
Wow.
That was a good game to watch. Dog sitting.
Mate, I bet your fiance was cheering.
She was, and I was dog sitting. The bloke I was dog sitting for, Rabbitohs fan as well. I got home, I had KFC, and I was about to send him a photo, and then something happened. Johnston scored his first try, so I forgot to send him a photo that I was rubbing it in. I was watching the Rabbits because he was out.
Johnson broke Johnston's record.
Yeah, Johnson keeps breaking Johnson's record.
He's a machine.
But yeah, it was a good game to watch. The Rabbits scored 9 tries, kicking 5 from 9 conversions. Latrell had a iffy night with the conversions there. And then the Storm 1 try, 1 conversion. Thank you, Suafalonga. I won $75 because you scored.
That was the shittest try too off the kickoff.
Literally.
Like he taps it forward and just runs it. And even the commentators are like, I've never seen that before.
Yeah,
like
it
ever.
was-
That's like high school football shit.
I had Tallis Duncan, Alex Johnston, Campbell Graham, and Falongo.
Well done.
They all the Rabbits scored, and
Easy.
they kept scoring, and I was like, "Fuck, I'm not going to win because Falongo won't score." And then he does that. I was having a right old laugh.
Thanks, Longo.
Storm 45% possession to the Rabbits 55. They had 1,332 running meters to the Rabbits 2,118 running meters.
Can't even run 2 kilometers.
I know, right? The Storm had 453 post contact to Rabbits 636. We had Storm 14 errors to the Rabbits 9. Storm gave away 2 penalties. Rabbits gave away 8. So
Wow, and still won.
and still flogged them.
Yeah, wow.
Both teams had 5 ruck infringements. Storm had 2 players on report. When we go to the players, we've got Harry Grant, 45 tackles to Bronson Garlick's 33. Falongo had 178 running meters to Matt Duffy's 327.
He's good. He's just not going to keep his spot though when Gray's back. That's the
yeah.
problem.
Well,
He's a has-been when he left the Dragons. Like, he's going to go to
He's
the
been
Rabbits. And he's
great
just going
the
to
past
play.
few weeks.
And you're like, fuck, he's good.
Yeah.
He has just
Still
been
got it.
an
Still got it.
absolute weapon. Falongo had 1 line break to Johnston's 3. With the ball in hand, Jerome Hughes 9 kicks for 293 kicking meters. I was very surprised. Munster had 1 kick for 14 meters. That was it.
He looks old. He looks old and tired.
Yeah.
Munster.
Jamie Humphries 8
Hopefully
kicks.
keeps it up for Queensland.
Yeah,
That'd be
exactly.
mad.
Jamie Humphries 8 kicks for 304 kicking meters, and Walker 4 for 65. Melbourne Storm sitting second last on the ladder. Love to see it.
Yeah. Things you'd love to see.
Yeah. Sunday we had game 1. Knights taking on Penrith. Knights thought they had a chance and was so wrong. They lost 44 to 12.
Did they think they had a chance?
I don't know.
Probably. We're playing good this year. We can beat the Panthers. No, you can't. Unfortunately,
we can do better.
Yeah. Unfortunately, this was the most upsetting Penrith game I've watched this year because Jenkins didn't score at all.
No.
The streak is broken.
You could hear
broken.
Mufties all around the country
Yeah,
just
shattering.
crumbling.
Literally mine. All of
Yeah.
mine.
Yeah,
Same.
Yeah,
Same.
same. Yeah, we were waiting on him for a
It wa-
$400 to
but
get up.
I thought in this game they did not go to his side.
Yeah, they went Toto's side.
they-
He got a double, didn't he? Or 3?
No, Toto got 2. Edwards
Yeah.
got 3.
Yep.
Cleary got 1. Lussick and Tago got
Edwards
the
got
others.
3 in like 5 or 6
Yeah,
minutes.
he
didn't
scored the
Like,
first 3.
Yeah, he got
Scored the first 3
really
and,
quick, yeah.
in 8 minutes. 12,
Yeah,
15 and 20.
Isn't it funny? Him and Teddy at the moment are literally
Literally,
going game
just-
for game. Like,
it's going to be
good
very
though, all
hard.
the Blues like contenders who
Yeah.
want to keep their spot, or who
We've got good
think
depth
want to
at the
keep their
moment.
spot. Yeah, are playing well. And
Very
like,
good depth.
Like the Queensland incumbent, like Munster, is just
Ugh,
Yeah.
Queensland.
not so good. Yeah, Who's playing fullback
yeah.
for Queensland, Ponga or Walsh? Which one?
Munster.
Which injured one?
Penrith 8
full of
tries, 6
monsters.
from 8 conversions. Knights 2 from 2. Not much to say there. Knights had 44% possession to Panthers 56. 1,350 running metres to Panthers 2,216. The Knights had 360 post-contact metres to Panthers 603. Panthers just, they're back, I think.
Yeah.
Knights 15 errors to Panthers 12. One penalty to 2. Knights' favour. The Knights gave away 3 ruck infringements to the Panthers 2. Then we had Crossland made 46 tackles to Yo's 37. Dylan Brown had 200 running metres to Edwards 292. Brown also made 2 line breaks to To'o's 3. With the ball, Dylan Brown had 12 kicks for 439 metres. Sandon Smith 4 kicks for 116. When you go over to the Panthers, Cleary had 15 kicks for 432. Tulagi 3 for 41. I think the only thing we can say to that is Penrith are back.
Hate it.
Yeah, well,
They just look so good. They just
they honestly, other than that Dogs game,
Flawless.
and
yeah,
like
yeah.
you know what? Like, so obviously we've both lost to them already this year.
Yeah.
But
I haven't yet.
No, not yet. But you might beat them. But as a Roosters fan, I go, I just now hope like we don't play them again till the end of the year.
Mm-hmm.
You know, we stay in the top 4. And then the end of the year, lose to Penrith again, make finals, and then hope someone knocks them out.
It's the only way to do it, man.
That's the only way to do it. That's the only way we get there.
literally. Well, at this rate, the only team who can beat them is the Dogs, and they're not making the finals. So.
Oh, jeez, then we're out of luck.
Yes, and then our last game, we had the Manly Sea Eagles getting it done 33-18 over Parramatta. We spoke about Fogarty earlier. Manly had 6 tries, 4 from 6 conversions. Parramatta 3 tries and 2 from 3 conversions. They also kicked 1 penalty goal there. We had Manly 54% possession to Para's 46. Manly had 1,977 running metres to Para's 1,461. 626 post-contact to Para's 460. Manly had 9 errors to Para's 14. Manly gave away 4 penalties to Para's 3. Manly had 5 ruck infringements to Para's 4. We had. It says here there was a sin bin for Parramatta, but it doesn't say who it was. So
Yeah, I don't remember who that was.
Yeah.
don't know who that was.
No idea.
Brandon Wakeham 45 tackles to Jack Williams 39. Olaquadu 226 running metres to Brian Kelly's 225. Garrick had 2 line breaks to Brian Kelly's 1. We had Fogarty 17 kicks, 491 kicking metres. Brooks 2 for 24. And Mitchell Moses 17 kicks for 694 kicking metres. Volkerman doesn't have any kicks listed here, but I'm pretty sure he went off a bit injured, so I think
Yeah,
it was
maybe.
all left to Mitchell.
Yeah, he went off HIA early. They said he was going to come back though, and then we.
I didn't
went
watch
out after
that game, really.
Yeah.
I didn't
No,
watch
we went
much of that
after
one.
that. Yeah, so I
Yeah.
don't know if he came back or not, but
Yeah.
he went off early for HIA. But they said he was
Right.
going to come back. So
Yeah.
whether he did or not.
Yeah, and then rolling out the ladder as of Monday night. Penrith sitting out and out first, 14 points. Warriors second with 12. Tigers third with 12. Souths fourth with 12. And Roosters fifth with 12. All just different for and against there. That separates those 4 teams.
Equal second, we'll say.
Crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Manly 6 with 10. Brisbane 7 with 10. Cowboys 8th with 10. And then the bottom of the ladder, we got Sharkies 9 with 8. Bulldogs 10th with 8. Newcastle 11th with 8. Dolphins 12th with 6. Gold Coast 13th with 6.
Oh, here we go.
Canberra 14th with 6. Para 15th with 6.
Here we go.
Melbourne
Yes. Say it again.
16th with 4 points. And the Lonely Dragons.
Again?
The only team who haven't got a point
Yeah,
on the ladder.
Crazy.
Yeah.
Mate.
Cowboys are in the top 8, and like a few weeks ago, we're like, "Oh, Todd Payton's
Yeah,
it's
Todd
either gonna be
Payton's
Payton
done.
or
Yeah,
Payton or-
three rounds in, everyone was saying he was going to be the first sack coach.
He's doing good now. Mate,
Same
great to have you
as
back. One of your best. We love it. I rocked up to the game last week. My team got pumped by 40. Only good thing was the Good Folk brew in my hand.
Yeah, you were spiraling harder than a halfback on tackle 5.
But Good Folk Brewing Co. brought me back. Proper beer for proper footy folk.
Grab a pack, legends. It won't fix your team, but it'll make the paint smoother.
Serving up fresh beer New York style pizza, cocktails, wine, and good times. Good folk.
Mate, I tried Hoodlum's barbecue rubs on my ribs the other night. Flavour hit me like a front rower with bad intentions.
Legal in the kitchen, illegal in the field.
Smoky, spicy, and turns even my dodgy cooking into first-grade quality.
Hoodlum's barbecue, the rub's so good you'll think you've made the finals.
Hoodlum's barbecue rubs. Level up your barbecue game.
Fuck, that's a good ad. We're going to throw over to you now for Dongle's Distinction.
It's Dongle's Distinction. Yeah. It's Dongle's Distinction. Oh. It's a huge dog. Distinction.
All right. There it is. There's the throwover. I missed it again.
That's all right. That's okay.
Cool. So,
Cut,
look,
Adam.
Look, guys. Yeah, Adam, cut. Look, very exciting times. This week we have our first player to hit 3 points twice. So we've got an outright leader this week, which is fantastic. But he's just on fire, so you can't deny him. Yeah, so.
Terrell May.
It is Adam Dewey. Yeah, all right. Adam Dewey with 3
Adam Dewey.
points. Yeah, I can't knock it. I've done it backwards this week. We'll start with 3. Yeah, why not? Happy ANZAC Day, Adam Dewey. Yeah, someone stop this man. Cronulla might this week. I don't think
His
they
ACL
will.
might stop him.
I have to tip him because, yeah, whatever. Anyway, but yeah, Adam Dewey, brilliant again. Yeah, this week.
Very
so
good.
I can't go against him. 2 points. He would have got my 3, but he can't convert this man. So he only gets 2 points this week. But just for the disrespect he puts on Melbourne Storm, it is Trell Mitchell, take a bow, mate. 2 points. Massive effort. That 2-point field goal for me was just like iconic. Like that was so good.
Great.
It was
very
like
good.
45 out. He would have got that if he was on like
60.
from 60.
Yeah.
Like, the ball was just
He can
floating.
kick him.
And it was so straight and perfect. And I'm like,
Yeah.
there's no way he's got this. Oh no. Oh my God. Like he's just absolutely sunk that one. Yeah. So good on you, mate. And my 1 point this week, going for Manly, like we've spoken up, we've sucked him off a little bit already. Jamal Fogarty. I think Haumole Alakawatu, though, I thought he has been fantastic. He's put a few good shots on as well. He was brilliant to watch. So my 1 point this week is going to get a big Haumole. Again, everyone trying to play for Blues jerseys. I think it's good to see. Like, you know,
Great.
like
We have so many
wanna
options,
have
especially
a good
second row.
team assembled. Yeah. So, like you said, man, the second rower spot is going to be hard to lock down.
I know Harry's
They
going to
just
be so happy
need to
that
convert.
the Roosters put on 62 points and still didn't get a point in your selection.
Yeah. Isn't it crazy?
Harry's
no,
gonna be-
no team of the weeks this week on any of the social media. No. you know what? Cade Reid probably got 6 points. That's how much Channel 9 was sucking him off.
Oh,
Man.
absolutely.
He probably got 6 points in WM.
Well, Joey, if you listen to the if you listen to this podcast, it's called the Ruck Infringement Podcast. Last week, I don't know if you've heard it or not.
Oh, I did. I listened
You
last
listened
week.
or not?
I made sure I listened. You hosted.
I gave Teddy a little
You did.
kiss, didn't I? Yeah. So,
Look,
it was the only time I'll ever do
last
it,
week,
'cause you
last
weren't
week,
here.
because I don't know if you listened, but last week they went, oh, let's not talk about the Roosters. You know what they did all night? Talk about the Roosters.
because we could move on very, very quickly.
I do appreciate it.
I know,
I do
right?
appreciate it.
You do.
It's great. Mate, one of your best, as always.
You ever notice how every great footy player has one thing in common?
Strong carry, good defence.
Nah, an elite mullet. And if yours is looking more reserve grade than first grade, you need my mullet.
Aussie-made hair products that keep your flows sitting sweeter than a fullback sweeping out the back.
Strong hold, smells unreal.
Because greatness starts at the back of the head.
Premium hair and beard growth products designed to give you stronger hair, a fuller beard, and the confidence to rock your look. My mullet!
We keep saying we're going to talk footy tactics, but really we just want an excuse to go to Riverside Bar and Dining.
Mate, with that food and that view, I'd pretend to analyse set plays all night.
Perfect for pre-game, post-game, or avoiding responsibilities.
Riverside Bar and Dining, where even your worst footy sound classy.
All right, it is time for some talking points.
Talking points, talk. Rumors, transfers, players wanna walk. podcast, your fix for breaking news. It's Talking Points. Over to you. Oh, yeah.
All right, talking points for this week, boys. Storm lose 6 in a row. Has Bellamy lost the dressing room? What do we reckon?
I don't know if he's lost his dressing room. I just like how he's onto the cameras that are always looking at him. So when he wants to blow up, he just gets up and walks out. And like, they're like, oh, there he goes. Oh, there he goes. Like the whole thing was usually him just spraying the glass booth in front of him. Now he just gets up and walks away. So you're like,
He just doesn't know what to do. In the press conference, he said how embarrassed he was.
No, it's
Like he
shocking.
was so embarrassed about this.
The
You know,
most embarrassed he's been in his footy career.
That's right. Like Souths were 0-20 in Melbourne.
Yeah.
0-20. They hadn't won 20 games.
In 28 years.
That's crazy. And
stupid stat. Though.
Yeah,
that's
that's
almost something
nuts.
that never happens. But
Yeah.
yeah. And they're like, you know what? This week we're just gonna bury them.
this is crazy. But like Bellamy's been coaching since 2003. He's had Melbourne. So that's 23 years now, right? This would probably be the worst season I've seen in a long time for Melbourne Storm. 2012, they lost 5 in a row, went on to win the comp. This is 6 in a row, and they don't look like threatening at teams at all.
Well, they can't win the comp. They've had 50 put on them.
Yeah, they have.
So they're
they-
getting
they
closer
have.
though. Like
But yeah, they're
like
not
losing
close. Yeah.
or it's been like
That's
like a
right.
field goal, like
That's
a
right.
close game. Like they just got absolutely mauled.
It's
And the only try they scored, like we said, was a bit of magic from Suafal Longo off a kickoff, which no one was expecting him to go short. And then like the Rabbits are like, yeah, well, we'll give you one, mate.
And let's be honest, it's going to get worse at Origin.
Yeah,
they
they
lose
hurt-
Grant, they lose Munster, they lose Liero.
They
You
heard
would
me.
think
They
the
heard me
Queensland-
crying because he was my only leg in the multi, so they let him score. I was like, yes.
But like, it's going to get worse.
Yeah.
Origin's around the corner. They lose those 3. They maybe lose your Toy Kamanu, depending on what New South Wales want to do there. But so there's a few players. I think Hughes picked up an injury in that game as well.
Yeah, he looked wrecked, didn't
Yeah,
he? Yeah, like
so
he went down pretty hard, like his arm.
The spine just have not been like when Bellamy walked out at halftime. Do you know the difference though? So in previous years, if that had happened, the team would have been up. They would have been up. Like Cameron Smith would have got around. As much as we don't like him, Smith, Slater, Cronk would have got around each other and said, "Boys, pull your fucking heads out and let's win the game." In this dressing room, so Jack Heverington was there. He was laughing. Thought it was hilarious.
That's-
Bellamy walks out and he's laughing, mate.
Nah,
You,
don't do that, man,
you're
yeah.
a club DNA like Melbourne Storm. They don't lose 6 in a row. It just doesn't happen.
It's like it's a privilege to play there.
That's
Like,
right.
That,
Yeah,
that's
100%.
the thing, yeah. And now to get laughed out of the dress, not to
Yeah.
get laughed out of the dressing room, but
But just thinking it's funny that like he's blowing up.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
Yeah.
But they started the second half good. Like they played good for about 15 or 20, and then they just decided, we're not going to win from
Their
here.
big
And then the
thing
Rabbits
is-
just kept going with it.
Their big thing, and I've said it a couple of weeks ago, it's their depth. Like their backline, they don't have anyone to come in. If those guys get injured, they don't have anyone.
Like you said, with Melbourne going into the Origin period and losing those players and stuff, well, we all know that Origin players get rested the week before,
Yeah.
right? Well, Melbourne actually have 2 buys.
Oh, okay.
They have
Ian.
2. They have
Damn.
they have Dogs before. They have the Dogs the week before Origin game 1,
That'd be a good
and then the
game.
2 weeks before Origin 2 and 3.
three,
But
yeah,
they have
buys,
both buys.
But often the players might get rested after Origin too. So hopefully.
Yeah, but if you're a Melbourne team who have
No,
scored
yeah,
4
definitely
points,
not.
Munster's going back to play.
Yeah,
Grant's
it's
going
like,
back
You
to
can do
play.
that for Queensland. You can do that for us.
Obviously, the
mate.
big news: Bellamy today has stood down from the New South Wales Blues assistant role to focus on the Melbourne Storm
Yeah,
for
'cause
this year.
They're not doing
That's
anything.
Yeah,
good, mate,
exactly,
A
so-
piss take to be going, well, we're doing that good. I can afford to
Yeah.
shift my focus to another team.
No way,
He needs
100%.
to shift his focus to, was it Nick Meaney? He dropped about like 3 balls in
Oh,
the first 10 minutes. He's
I don't
got
know.
Fingers made out of
Trent
cheese. that fella,
Liero's
yeah.
been their biggest letdown this year. He's been so bad. But boys, let's move on to the Dogs. Now the Dogs don't look like making they don't make a statement in this game. And this after losing to Parramatta and getting flogged by a second string Parramatta side, they should have come out and said it was literally a 3rd string Broncos side. Like no Arthurs, no Walsh, no Hunt, like
Haas,
no Haas, no Jensen,
Carrigan.
no Carrigan. Like this team was understrength. And the Dogs don't make a statement. They look so clunky. Like you chatted about it before. Galvin's not a 7. The kid came through as a 6. He was a good 6. I think he could even move into a 13 if he got some size on him. But he's not a 7. And the Dogs need to figure out what is going on. For those who may not have heard, I did write an article during the week, and I actually wrote the Dogs, my biggest thing for them to win the comp, playing players in the correct positions. Because they don't.
They're not doing
They
it.
don't. Like, they've got Burton at 6. They sometimes move him to centre. You know, they've played Critter at fullback a couple. Like, they've just got to sort it out because they're a prestigious club. They've been around since 1935, and this is like, yeah,
And they've got big names, like you said. They've got Crichton, they've got Curran, they've got Burden,
Galvin, Preston, Tracy at the back.
Tracy hasn't been too bad for them this year. I think he's been the most consistent.
Number of try savers, Tracy. Like, he's been pretty solid.
But the big thing was Marcelo Montoya just looks slow at the moment.
He's
really slow.
He's
He's old. And
the
he's
first
too
try
injured. I think he's
scored, where he tried to bat it out and he completely just missed. Or he didn't miss it. Like, he just sort of tapped it, but like he half tapped it like into the Brisbane player, and they just put the ball down. Like,
But credit to the Bronx.
Yeah, I messaged a friend of mine, and he's like, "This bloke, like Montoya's got to go. Like, he's just."
I think once Sua's
he's hard
back,
to watch.
I think once Carraz is back, they could go Carraz on one wing, Sua on the other, because Sua was really good.
Yep.
I thought
was
he
best
played
rookie
really
of the
well.
week.
He was great.
What was the guy they had last year? Was it Renakama?
Yeah,
He's one of the young
yeah.
guys. Yeah,
Yep.
is he still playing or is he?
I think so.
Moved on,
yeah, I'm
because
not
he
sure.
was.
They moved
he
on
was
Blake
good filling,
Wilson.
Yeah,
They had
yeah,
Blake
yeah.
Wilson. He's gone to Manly. But yeah, look, they were looking clunky. Boys, Dragons, new coach, same woes.
I think that's very harsh, given that he's 1 week sort of thing.
Yeah. I just think it's the board for me. Like, they got 2 boards. They got the St. George Dragons board and the Illawarra Steelers board. It's the same what happened to the Tigers for years with the West and the Balmain board. If you don't have one board in unison, your club's going to be fucked. Like the Dragons.
I think, and this is where, like, especially like I hated it at the Tigers sort of thing. I reckon your board should be your board.
Yep.
And your team should be your team.
Yep.
The only interaction you really should have like your middleman, so your coaches and stuff, who communicate. And you can be as hands-on as you want sort of thing. But if you've got a board and you've hired a coach, you put your trust in them and you take that step back, you don't have that active role in the sense. Like, I think that the players should not be worrying about what the board's doing, and they should be worrying about playing football. Yep. And the Dragons are not doing that. They're not playing football. Like,
They're not. To be fair, Dean Young is by all regards, is a good coach. He was in the New South Wales, our Origin system as well. I think he was assistant over there, but highly regarded, really highly regarded. It's going to be interesting. I don't think he wants the head job, whereas I think Foreign wants that role.
Yeah.
Mainly. I don't know if Dean Young really wants that role. I think they're going to try and look externally to cover the Dragons role. I'm not sure about Manly. I think Foreign might get the first.
Who do you think is going to do the Dragons gig then?
A few names have been thrown out. Maybe Brad Arthur comes
Yeah,
back.
Brad Arthur.
He's all going to finish up at Leeds.
Willie, what's his name?
Willie Peters.
Yeah.
But again, does it change the dynamic of this team? I don't think it does.
I think they should just stick with Dean Young and just say, look,
Give him a run.
they're not going to do it, but they're going to need to say, look, we fucked up. We need a year or 2 here to sort this out. Like, we've got a good roster coming. Like,
That's
if
right.
we get Kolomatangi and if we get Drinkwater,
If Gufferson retires next year.
we can build around that. But if they don't, like we're saying, like if Drinkwater or if one of them backflips, like it's all over from even next year.
Yeah,
Like,
exactly.
You put a line through him
I
now.
don't think Val's living up to his contract.
No way. He has been terrible this
He's
season.
been very hard.
Had him in the Supercoach. He's lost me like 200K. It's been terrible.
Dropped.
I can't sell him to anyone. Terrible. The last one we had, ANZAC Round. Who had the best jerseys? I thought there were a lot of good ones out there. We're also going to talk about some of the worst ones. So some that didn't have any at all. Do you want to start off with those that you saw during the week?
The Tigers didn't have one. Penrith didn't have one. They wore their pink.
It surprises me.
The Sharks. I don't think the Sharks.
No, I didn't know.
No, the Sharks didn't have one.
Nope.
Manly?
They.
Manly did, yep.
Oh, they did. Yeah.
The Knights did. Storm did.
We did. We had our sky blue.
Rabbits did.
Newcastle, Dolphins, Canberra,
Oh, Warriors did.
Cowboys.
Warriors didn't. They just wore their
did
normal
not.
blue.
No.
Yeah.
Some of the things I wanted, I spoke about in the week with some friends and stuff, was like I said, I was very disappointed because I liked the Tigers one last year. I thought it was a very good jersey. The options were you don't give, you know how they do, you choose like your women in round, like your women jersey and stuff like you choose where you wear it. Every team either wears one or they don't. Like make it that every team has to wear one or every team doesn't wear one.
Yeah.
I like the jerseys. I think it's awesome.
Yeah, ANZAC for sure.
And then the other option was make one generic design, not a generic design, but one design, and every team has the exact same design, how they work it into their colour logo.
Just put in colours in it.
And then you've got your team colours.
Yeah.
Like, that would be a lot easier because you're still paying respect to the history of the ANZAC and the ANZAC Round sort of
Isn't
thing.
it funny though? A lot of the ANZAC jerseys aren't the colour of the teams anyway.
No, but
like you look at the bunnies,
but
they
it's an ode to
they
it,
were
yeah,
like
yeah.
a really light green, weren't they? Like a
Greyish colour.
a greyish.
There we go,
And then
there.
we have our sky blue, which is not like we're a navy blue usually.
Yeah.
So a few like that.
So yeah, make a design that every team puts on the front of their jersey. You know, whether it's the soldier standing over the battlefield,
Yeah.
you know, sort of thing, looking down, or it's the
Yeah.
poppy, you know, something. But,
sunrise,
or
whatever.
sunrise,
Yeah.
but make every jersey the same.
Yeah,
and
for
then
sure.
that way, there's no complaints because it's all the same, and then you've got your team colours.
It's a good idea. It's a really good idea.
Like, I thought when the Tigers ran out, and I was like, where the fuck's our Anzac Day
Yeah.
jersey?
Yeah,
And like,
yeah.
I was,
It leaves a bad taste in your mouth, doesn't it?
well, yeah, it does.
Of
Like,
all the round, like
The-
I'm not going to get too into it. Like of all the rounds that we have, like the round to not do it to be ANZAC round and go, oh, we do like Women League round, Indigenous round. Like, we
Yeah.
have all these other rounds
That's
that
right.
we do, and we all have
Heritage.
jerseys for all
Yeah.
that, and we always have these jerseys. But to not do an ANZAC Day round and say, well, you know, we do these other rounds is just bullshit.
Well, you
in
know
my
the one that
fucking
got
opinion,
me,
yeah.
the Warriors.
Mm.
The Warriors have been screaming, we want a home game on Anzac Day. Now they play in New Zealand on Anzac Day, which Anzac, Australian, New Zealand Army
Yeah.
Corps don't wear it.
Don't
Don't wear an
even a
Anzac
jersey,
jersey at home on Anzac Day. That's crazy.
Fucking be better, yeah.
Yeah, like it's not hard. It's really like I mean, we're no jersey designers, but I don't think it would be that hard.
Yeah.
For
We're
the
not, but
designers
we're
to-
also not fucking idiots to
Yeah,
know that there is like
exactly.
some politically driven. Anyway, yeah, this
Anyway,
is for
yeah,
another
whatever,
podcast.
yeah. But no. I agree. There were some really good ones. I
Yes.
thought I liked the Cowboys.
Yes, I'm just looking at them now.
Yeah.
Yeah, like on the NRL
Really like
store.
the
Yeah, the
Cowboys.
Cowboys one it sold out. Obviously, very, very, very nice.
Yeah.
I did like the Canberra Raiders one.
Good. Raiders was nice.
For some reason, the Parramatta one it looks pretty similar to their older retro with the Hardy
Yeah.
logo on it, but it's $10 more than the other ones.
It was
That's
like
weird.
a really bright. It's more like an orangey yellow.
Yeah,
isn't
it's
it?
like a faded yellow. Yeah, the Manly one looks pretty well identical. To
I
the normal
actually-
jersey,
I
which is
think-
arse. I like the Dolphins one. I reckon it looks
Yeah.
tidy. The grey one.
I think my favorite, like my favorite Tigers jersey, Anzac Day jersey, was last year's. That's been my favorite. But from another team, actually my favorite Anzac Day jersey was the Rabbits last year. The navy
Yeah.
with the navy collar,
Yeah.
and it was the
Yeah, I
white
do
with the
remember
navy
that, yeah.
Oh,
collar.
I really like the Knights, the green and the brown. I
That's a
don't know
nice
why.
one.
I love that. It's so different from them.
Yeah.
As well. And obviously the Roos, but we've worn that for years now. Our
Yeah, and
sky
yours,
blue.
yours
colour,
is not
yeah,
changing,
yeah,
sort of
ours
thing.
hasn't changed. But
You know what's funny though? If you go on NRL.com to get like an official jersey, you can pre-order the Melbourne Storm one for the Anzac round. It's $10 less. Than
but
all
you
the
know
others.
what? We would never go to NRL.com. We'd go to Corner Post, mate.
We would go to Corner Post, but I'm just saying, how shit do you have to be
Yeah, 100%.
to have a discounted jersey on pre-order?
Well, that is it for talking points.
Hey man, you're filthy.
Every team's got that one bloke who does the hard carries.
And in the bathroom, that bloke is Hench Soaps Australia, the soap that takes you from dusty to deadly in one shower.
Aussie made, tough on sweat, gentle on skin.
Hit the shower, hinge soap. Hit the shower, hinge soap. No soap on a rope. Don't smell like a dope. Hinge soap.
If your soap isn't Hench, you're basically dropping the ball on the first tackle.
Get a cup of wick into ya. Artisan coffee amplifier.
I rocked up to work the other day, feeling like a forward pack had run over me.
Standard Monday for you.
Then I grabbed a weak coffee, mate. It lit me up faster than a halfback spotting a lazy marker.
You went from drop ball energy to golden point hero in one sip.
Strong, smooth, and keeps you in the game.
Wick coffee, fuel for footy brains and battlers alike. We're going to jump into the Profits preview.
Who's hot? Who's not? He's got the view. It's time for the breakdown. Profits review. Profits
All right, this is the Profits preview for another week. If you're tuning in for the first time, we're going to go through the teams that are playing. We'll give a try scorer, maybe a margin, and who we think will win. All right, let's start off with some Thursday. Is it Thursday or Friday this week?
It's Friday Night Footy.
Friday. Is
It's-
that we got Women's Origin Thursday?
It must be because there's 2 Friday, 3
Yeah.
Saturday, 3
Yeah,
Sunday.
Sunday
Yeah.
games, yeah.
So we start off with Friday night at Core Stadium. Doggies taking on the Cowboys. Now, Dogs $1.77, Cowboys $2.05.
What is going on there?
Lukey, who we got?
Cowboys.
Cowboys,
straight
love
up.
it.
I'm not tipping the Dogs because, you just can't. I've got the Cowboys, and let's go. I'm going to go Cowboys. I'm going to go in another big one. They put on 46 last week. They're putting 50 on this week.
Whoa, rule the doggies out of the comp.
Rule them out. The Cowboys are going to get it done 50-18.
We'll get Blakey to say the line. How good.
Drinky's going to get a hat trick, and Tuolagi's getting a hat trick too.
Wow.
That's big. I mean, I hope that gets up. Who you got, Dongle?
No, I'm going to the Cowboys as well, and I'm also going to get the Cowboys big, yes. So I'm going to the Cowboys 13 plus, and yeah, likewise, a couple of good shouts there. Tuolangi, I reckon we'll get a double as well. Can't look past my man. William, he's going to get over. He always gets over. So yeah, Cowboys 13 plus, and we'll put those guys on.
Love it. I'm going Cows as well. I can't tip the Dogs at the moment. I think they're in all sorts.
Are we missing something obvious? Like, why are they?
I'm not maybe just at a
teamless or something.
No,
Yeah,
teamless aren't out yet.
Clear
so it's
favourites,
strange,
yeah.
but yeah, a lot of people are on the Dogs, aren't they? I'm going Cows. I'll go on a tight one though. I'll go 1-12. I'll say Cows by 10 in this one. In terms of tries, I'm going to Connor Tracy. I'm going to go Tom Chester from the Cows and Scotty Drinkwater to get over the line. All right, jumping into our second Friday night game, 8 o'clock, Suncorp Stadium. The Dolphins taking on the Melbourne Storm. Dongle, who you got in this game?
You torn on this one, yeah? Like, surely. But no, I honestly, Melbourne, for me, I like the Dragons. I'm not going to tip them until they win a game. So I'm going to go the Dolphins.
Yep.
Let's go Dolphins 13 plus. Another big win for the Dolphins. I reckon they're going to put another score on Melbourne. Like,
wow.
If they were going to, if the halftime was anything to go by in the last game against the Rabbits, they should have come out and done something, and then they did bugger all with it. Dolphins are going to win 13 plus, yeah. Try scorers, we'll go Hamaso, we'll go Trey Fuller, Drake Avarillo, you name it. They
Dolphins.
are all going to score. The Dolphins, shout out to you, Zero. They're going to smash them.
He's got a good question for you this week, but we'll get there soon. Luke, who you got?
Dolphins.
Yep.
7 in a row for Melbourne. They're going to lose again.
Wow.
But I'm only saying that if the Dolphins can play 80 minutes of football and not 20. But yes, I'm finding it very hard. Storm are also, they got conceded 48 points at home last week. They're playing in Brisbane. The Dolphins are going to have a very high crowd percentage there.
First time we haven't seen them favourites in a long time too.
Yeah, and by a long shot. So I'm going the Dolphins this one. Try scorers. Yeah, I tip him every week because usually he's really good, but I'm going to go Longo again. And for the Dolphins, I'm going to go Maxi Plath.
Yeah, very nice.
Big boy running across the line there.
I'm going Dolphins too. Same reasons. I can't tip Melbourne until they start to show me some fight, some form. I'll go Dolphins in a tight one. I'll go Dolphins by 12 in this game. In terms of try scorers, I'm going to jump in. Herbie Farnworth gets over. It doesn't matter who he's playing. Scored the past 4 weeks in a row. So I'll go Herbie for a try. I think the Storm can get a couple. I'll go Harry Grant to score to dive over, and let's go Finifiaki to score for the Dolphins as well. All right, jumping into some Saturday football, 3 p.m. Seabus Super Stadium. It's the Tits against the Ritz. Titans v Raiders here. Luke, who you got?
Raiders. We go the Raiders this week. I think they scored all their points, obviously, against the 12-men Tigers team.
Yeah.
But they still showed a bit, and I think as well, just with the Strange injury, that obviously slowed them down. But the Tigers just played really well, and they just couldn't get it done. But I think the Raiders will bounce back this week. Try scorers, I can't say Fa'amanu or whatever for the Titans on the wing. Faimani, if he's in the lineup again,
he's good.
I'll back him for a try, and for the Raiders, KO Weeks. It's got to be. I've got to get him for a try. But
what a hit that was in your game too. Hey,
solid, man.
Yeah,
solid.
Absolutely flattened him. But then they said no one's going to run at him, and Royce Hunt. Come here, I'll show you how to do it.
40 metres. How good was that try? Anyway, Titans or Raiders, Dongle?
I'm going to Titans here. Yeah, I'll do like Titans in a tight game. But I do think it's going to be one of those like high-scoring, shitty defensive games. These teams both have like bulk points in them to be able to put on. They both have these mad X Factor young players. Yeah, so it's going to be good watching. Going to be the Titans in a tight one in a high-scoring game though. Yeah, so we'll go Titans by 6. Couple try scorers. Let's go Keanu Kinney to get a double. And AJ Brimson, I reckon you could have her as
Like
well.
it. I'm going tits too. You guys know I've had a bit of a soft spot for them all year, and they've let me down every week. So I'm going to back them again in this one to get it done. I'll go Titans in a tight one. Titans by 2. I reckon it could be big as well, like 46-44, that sort of scoreline. In terms of try scorers, Tino to get over the line. I'm going Aramana Ho to score again. He's been great.
Whole train.
And for the Raiders, can't go past KO Weeks to score. All right, our second Saturday game, it's the Parramatta Eels against the New Zealand Warriors, Combank Stadium, 5:30. This will be a fantastic game. Warriors at $1.48, Parramatta at $2.65. Dongle, you on?
This pains me. Yeah, because I want to sit
searching
Para.
this one,
I
doesn't
want
it?
to sit Para,
Yeah.
man. But I can't go past the Warriors. They're playing really, really good, yeah. Do we know if Luke Metcalf is back, though? Or
I'm
if
not
he's
sure.
soon?
It should be soon, but I'm
Yeah.
not 100%
I know it's
sure.
soon, but to me, like, they're playing their better footy with Chanel Harris-Tavita playing 5'8",
Yeah.
and having Tanner Boyd in halfback. Like, I don't know if Luke Metcalf coming back is awesome for him, but yeah, I don't know, man. If he's still out of the team, I'm going to go the Warriors, yeah? We'll go the Warriors to win. We'll go Warriors 1-10 because I don't want them to smash my poor Parramatta Eels. They probably will, though.
Poor Parramatta Eels.
Let's face it. Tanner Boyd and Aaron Clark as well. I reckon he'll go over too, yeah. So for the Warriors. So, yeah, a couple of try scorers there.
Statsman, who you on?
The Warriors.
Yeah.
It's going to be the Warriors for me. Para they've been very, like you said earlier, clunky. And yeah, they're just, I actually disagree. I think they're playing awesome football, but I don't think if Metcalf comes in and that's going to change much. I think they're just going to play the same football sort of thing. I think he's awesome in the halves, especially next to Tanner Boyd there. I have loved Harris-Tavita there. I wouldn't mind seeing, when Metcalf does come back, I wouldn't mind seeing him come off the bench. I would love to see Harris-Tavita stay on at the number 6, give Metcalf that 14, ease him back into it, and then when he's at 100% capacity, bring him back on, and then just switch them around. But yeah, Warriors for me. Tuapicki's going to score, and we're going to go Roger too fast for Shrek.
Love it. Yeah, it's the Wires for me as well. I think they get this done in a big way. I'm going to go Wires by about 20 in this one. In terms of try scorers, let's go James Fisher-Harris to get over the line, Josh Addo-Carr and Lofi Khan-Pereira to score in this game. Jump into our third and final Saturday game. It's the Chooks taking on the Brisbane Broncos, 7:35, Allianz Stadium. Now, the good thing about last week is the Dragons got the home game at Allianz Stadium, so we now get the home game this week at Allianz
Stadium.
which is fantastic. Shocking here, though. Broncos at $3, so obviously still missing a few players. Chooks at $1.38. Luke, who you got?
Tough. The Roosters. Going to be the Roosters.
Yeah.
I reckon by 12 points. And the final score will be 12-0.
I love that. Hey, that's good. I hope we see a close
It's
Nailed it.
funny that you said the Broncos are $3 on the sports bet. Roosters are $1.45. Broncos are $2.76.
Oh, there you go. So-
Little difference
a little
there.
different, yeah.
But yeah, the Chookies will get it done. I think if you don't get it done convincingly, you should be very worried. But with your caliber of Reynolds and Mam and stuff, they could do
Still
something
boast a good
surprising.
team. Yeah.
So yeah, it's going to be the Roosters for me. Tupou for a try. If he's back, Walsh maybe for a try to sneak in there.
Yeah,
if
be
he's back,
interesting.
but yeah, Chookies for me, mate.
Love it. Dongle.
Yeah, look, going to be a tight one, yeah, because like you just said, yeah, a bit of talks about Walsh might be back this week. And Xavier Wilson playing some of his best footy, yeah. They just played
he
in
was
a long
good.
time. So, going to be a tough game. Like, I don't know about $1.38, but yeah, I am going to go the Roosters to win just because they are playing some pretty awesome footy lately.
Because I'm back.
Does hurt me to say it, and that's all I'll say. Roosters to win. No try scorers. Sam Walker to score a field goal, 1-0.
1-0. Imagine. That would be
We're
so
going to
good.
Bayern Munich football score.
Oh,
That's what
incredible.
we're gonna get.
Of course, it's Chooks for me. Chooks by about 30 in this game. Now, absolutely destroy him. 13 plus here. In terms of try scorers, let's go Mark Nwangani Tawaze for a double. Tupou for a double to get third all time. And let's go Daly Cherry Evans to get over the stripe. All right, Sunday Arvo footy, 2 p.m. It seems like their time slot at the moment. The Newcastle Knights taking on the South Sydney Rabbitohs. Now, word out of the Knights today, may get a few troops back this week. Dylan Lucas might be back. Greg Marju might be back. Apparently, Kalen Ponga could be a late inclusion as well. Dongle, in saying that, who you got?
I don't think it's enough, man. Rabbits have been too good. I do like Rabbits this year. I think they're doing everything right. They've had a few shit years, and I think they're just going to keep marching on. So, glory. Let's go Rabbits to win by 8 points, though. Yeah, I reckon it'll still be a pretty an error-riddled game.
Yep.
Rabbits to win. Talis Duncan gets a double. And Trell Met, you get another double. Yeah, so.
Love it.
And to get at least 50% conversion.
Luke?
To keep my fiance very happy, I'm going to tip. No, I genuinely am tipping the Rabbits. They have just been playing some awesome footy. I was just going back through my rounds, and if I haven't tipped them, they've won. And then the one I tipped them once and they lost, and that was to the Broncos or whatever. It was round 6 they lost.
Yeah.
No, sorry, the Raiders.
They lost in round 2 as well.
Yeah, but I didn't tip them that one.
Yeah, good man.
No, I tipped them. Sorry, I didn't tip them round 1. They won. I tipped them round 2. They lost.
Yeah.
And then, from round 6 and where they've been winning, I've been doing all right. So
Nice.
I'm going to tip the Rabbits. I'm going to go big here. 50 points.
Wow.
Yeah, I'm going
really?
I'm going another 50-point game this week.
Poor Knights.
The Cows and Rabbits are the two teams that are going to score 50 this week. I think the Rabbits.
I hope not, because we can't get Blake to rule his own team out.
Oh, we have to. We
bad.
just.
We have to.
We have to.
We have to.
Shit, Blake.
So yeah, like the Rabbits have just been absolutely on fire, and like you said last week, Latrell Mitchell just.
Yeah.
And you know what? He kicks those conversions. They put 50 on.
Yeah.
The Storm.
Yeah.
He just missed a few conversions. So yeah, two 50-pointers this week. Cowboys and Rabbits.
Can't believe I'm saying this. I'm going the Bunnies, boys. I'm going the Bunnies as well. They're just in too good a form at the moment. Can't go past it. Just betting with my head in this one, definitely not my heart. In terms of try score, I'll go Bunnies. I think they'll go big as well. I'll go Bunnies 13 plus. Bunnies by about 14 points in this one. In terms of try scores, I'm going to go Keon Cole-Matangi to get over the line, Taylor Duncan to score, and Fletcher Sharp, Razor Sharp for the Knights. Jump into the Luke Dongle Cup, 4 p.m, Ocean Protect Stadium, Sharks v Tigers. Now, boys, obviously, you're not going to be here next week, but I think we should put a little bet on. I think if Sharks win, you wear a Sharks jersey on the next show. And if Tigers win, you wear a Tigers jersey on the next show.
I'd take that bet, but I don't think they're going to win. Cronulla, that is.
Yeah. Oh okay.
At
Well,
all.
you still got to tip them. Yeah,
I'm gonna
shake
tip
on
them.
it. Shake on it.
Shake it. Yeah.
Beautiful. All right. In
Okay.
saying that, Dongle, who you got?
Okay. Ryan to wear a Sharks jersey is $1. I mean, a Rabbits. Who do you go for again? Tigers.
Who?
What team do you like? Ryan to wear some orange shit in a few weeks.
P&G Chiefs.
You know what? Where are you going overseas?
To Zimmerland, Germany.
To Germany.
Yes.
You won't have to. I'll accept. You don't wear one on the show, but you got to wear one and take a photo in Germany.
Oh, in Germany.
Then I was gonna bring one with me and put it in my luggage.
Yeah.
Well, that's.
I'll take it. I'll take a photo of whatever you're doing for the day, and you send it back in wearing a Tigers jersey.
All right.
Never
no
know.
worries.
You never know. You might be too cocky here.
I'll have to
So
borrow
who
one
you got?
from you then. Yeah.
And I'll wear
Sharks.
I'll wear one to work, where everyone knows I'm a Tiger.
Unless you work at the Bro Hotel.
No, I'm not
Yeah.
doing that, but I'll wear
Anyway.
one to work and be absolutely embarrassed.
So who you taking?
Sharks because I have to. Look, I don't know how the Sharks are $1.60 and the Tigs are $2.35. We do have a
Crazy.
good record at Ocean Protect Stadium. Now it's called.
Yeah, not Shark Park.
It protects the ocean.
Save the turtles.
Save the Turtles. Go the Sharks. Why not? Sharks to win. Whatever the score's going to be. I don't think they're going to win, let's be honest. And as you can tell, I'm very deflated on confidence.
I know. I can tell.
Fuck.
Usually you say with no confidence. You haven't said it once.
I haven't said it once, yeah, because I don't
There is
think-
none.
Yeah, fuck, Tigers is too good this year, yeah.
They are.
I think the Tigers are sticking
When-
the
when-
Panthers.
when did we ever
if
think
they
we'd say that?
Played, yeah, so yeah, I don't know, man. Sharks to win. We'll go by 2 points, and could be because he hasn't scored for a while. Sam Stone Street to score.
Yeah.
Kaolero maybe get a hat trick. I don't know.
Beautiful.
Happy Coruscant.
He'll be out.
No, he'll play anyway. Yeah,
Yeah, nice.
just to rub it in.
Yeah, fair enough.
Because they realise they're playing the Sharks. Just put him on. Fuck it. Whatever. No one will notice.
He needs therapy. All right,
know.
Luke, who you got in this game?
It's the Tigers for me, boys. You got to back your own team
You
no matter
do,
what.
You do.
Dale. Yeah, but yeah, I
the
think
knife.
I think we stand a really good chance, and I think Tigers have been playing really good football. We're sitting top 3.
Yeah.
We've got that confidence behind us, and our football is showing. So I've got the Tigers for me this week. And, yeah, sorry, Dongs. I think the Tigers will get it done 13 plus. Try scorers. Let's go with Terrell. Not Terrell. Oh yeah, let's go Terrell and Talon. The two T
The May brothers.
Big one.
Two T Mays.
In May as well. It'll be May.
In May. Sunday the 3rd of May. Yeah. Both the May brothers to score. And yeah, just because he hasn't scored in a long time, and I keep betting on him and don't win, Sam Stone Street. I'll bet on him again this week.
All right, I'm going Tigers this week. I think they will be too good. Just not impressed with what I've seen from the Sharks over the past few weeks. Coming off a bye this week, I thought they would have been a lot better. They weren't. I'm going to back the Tigers. In a tight one, though, I'll get Tigers by 4. In terms of try scores, I'm going Jerome Luai to get over the stripe. Kale Iro and Talakai. I thought he was really good last week too, so I'll go him. Our final game for round 9 is the Penrith Panthers against the Manly Seagulls, CommBank Stadium. Oh, is this a 6:15 game? Yuck, I hate 6:15 games.
We're back to this.
We are, only for 1 week, hopefully. Let's start off with you, Luke. Who you got in this game?
Penrith. That's a very easy choice. I thought Manly played really well, but I think Penrith are just way too strong. Not going to say by 13 plus, but I will say Penrith by 10.
Yep.
I think this one could be a tighter one than they've had in the last few weeks. Try scorers, I'm going to go with, he's got to score this week because he didn't last week. Jenkins, he's got to get over.
Got to get a double again.
And Saab, I reckon, for a try.
Nice, Dongle.
Man, I don't know, man. Like, it's killing me to go against Fosball here because we have an entire segment going for it at this stage, but how do you go against the Panthers? Like, is there any doubt in your mind here to say, you know what, the Panthers probably not? Like, they don't have any players out, do they? So it's fucking Panthers, man, all the way, yeah. Panthers to win. I reckon Panthers put a score on them, though, yeah. I reckon they will stop this whole Fosball reign, and it will be sort of business as usual for Manly Seagulls. So let's go Panthers win 13 plus. A couple of try scorers. Go Paul Alamotti, and Brian Toto.
Yeah, look, I'll take Panthers. The bad omen was going really well the first 2 weeks. Didn't go great last week because I tipped Penrith and they won. I'll back Penrith in this one to get it done, so hopefully Manly do win. I'll go Penrith big, 13 plus in this one. In terms of try scorers, let's go Ruben Garrick to get over. Let's go Luke Garner and Isaiah Papali'i to score a try as well. That is it for the Profits preview for round 9.
Good blokes doing better things.
Footy's great. Mateship's great, but sometimes blokes need more than a group chat.
That's where Blokes Walk and Talk come in. Getting men together for a walk, a yarn, and a bit of fresh air.
No pressure, no agenda, just showing up and looking out for each other.
Join a walk, bring a mate, or just take that first step. Blokes Walk and Talk, stronger together.
Good blokes doing better things.
You ever try to sort out your home loan and feel like you're defending your line for 80 minutes?
Mate, I was getting peppered harder than a halfback in Origin.
Then I called Beneficial Brokers. They stepped in like a fresh interchange forward.
Fast, calm, and actually knew what they were doing, unlike my team in the last 10 minutes.
They do the hard yards, you make the meters.
Beneficial Brokers, turning financial chaos into a clean set of 6.
Beneficial brokers, let's build your future together. Beneficial brokers.
All right, we're going to jump into Dongle's Doa.
Cash.
It's Donald's dollar. It's Donald's dollar.
There's no cash here. Here, there's no cash, right? Cash, no.
It's
Okay?
Donald's dollar.
No cash.
It's Donald's dollar.
Alrighty, legends. Let's jump into the Dongles dollar for the this week. Again, no try scorer markets out at the moment, so we will just run with whatever is up and available at this stage. Yeah, so I am just the most laziest fuck you, mate. Yeah, work smarter, not harder. I always say.
Yes.
We're going to go to the Newcastle v Bunnies game. Okay, we have got the Bunnies head to head, and we're like I said, a lot of points to be scored in a pretty average game, yeah. So we're going to get Rabbits to win by 13 plus, but over 52.5 points to be scored. So I reckon a high scoring game that can get you about $4.45. So not massive odds, but still pretty damn likely to happen. So if form has shown us recently, I reckon we'll see a lot of points being scored in this game. So probably not a bad idea to jump on this one.
Yeah.
Sell all your jewelry, pawn all of your wedding rings, your engagement rings, sell it all. Sell the car.
Sell it all.
Sell the house and put it all on this little cheeky. Oh, it's just gone up. No, it's $4.45. So
Oh, wow,
how
watch
good.
out.
Look at us go. Look at that.
Nice 100 on that, 400 back.
Let's get it.
Very good, mate. One of your best. Don't forget to gamble responsibly. And if you do need help, call 1-800-858-858 or go to gamblinghelponline.org.au. All right, that is Dongle's Dollar for another week. All right, boys, we're going to jump into just the tip.
We like it tight, we like it slick, slide it in quick, just a confident pick, no long foreplay, no deep dive trip, we teased around, then give you the tip. Margin small, ladder might flip, hold it steady, don't double dip. Quick predictions, fast and slick, NRL style, just the tip. Yeah!
All right, just a tip for another week. Let's go through our round 8. I should say round 5. Jeez. Round 8 standings. Harry still on top, 41 total points. He got 6 right this week. But our top tipper of the week is none other than producer Reese. 7 out of 8. He's moved up to second in our round 8 standings. He's on 37 points with Doug on 37. It's funny, he doesn't get his tips in, but apparently on the app he does. He got 5 this week. Cheggers also got 5. He's on 36 points. The liability this week goes to one and only Dale, who got 3 right and he's on 35. You're also on 35 with 5 tips right this week. Luke also on 35 with 5 tips right. I'm on 31 with 4. The Saint on 30 with 4. And poor Belle got 6 right and she's still last on 30 points. So poor Belle, look, she's getting there. But yes, our league leader is Harry with Ready for Business. Top tipper of the week is RD Laylor, producer Reese. And the liability is the soul man Dale for this week. That's just the tip for another week. All right, we're going to jump into some wild fantasies.
Buying, holding, selling more cash and trades, please. Ruck Infringement Podcast, wild fantasy.
All right, Super Coach for round 8. Dongle. Let's start off with how you went this week, mate. I think you're going to be very happy because I believe you beat me this week. What was your score?
I had my second win in a row ever.
Wow.
Like, look at me go. Another trophy screen. This never happens, man. I beat the guy who's coming second now, Phil's Thrills. Who are you, mate?
Shout out to Phil.
Never heard of you, Phil.
Never heard of her.
Get a real name. Might be boy, girl name.
So what score did you get?
Gross. I got 1,394 pointeroonies.
Very nice.
I made a few changes. I had to burn a few trades, but that's all good. My man Break Blaley getting me 110 points.
nice.
Xavier Willison 104 points. He's solid.
Did you bring him in this week? Was that one
No.
of your trades? You
He's
had
my
him?
front rower who did me some goods. I brought him in a few weeks ago. Tallis Duncan.
He
Kicking
went
ass.
big. He went very
147
big, yeah.
points. Thank you very much, Mr. Duncan. I almost got rid of him this week, but I thought, I'll give him one more week because they're playing the Dragons. Sammy Walker left him in the team.
Well done.
Put Atkinson to the bench because he is useless. 117 points for Sammy Walker. Thank you very much, sir. Brought in actually Sifa Talakai this week as well. Put him in my reserve spot there. Got me 117 points.
Yeah,
Thank
good.
you. Thank you, Mr. Talakai. My captain Herbie Farnworth gave me 80 points.
But you had a lot of tons there. That's pretty good.
Yeah, so
Doing well.
cannot complain at all, man.
Yeah.
So pretty happy with that, yeah. So
Yeah,
1,394, one of my better scores so far. So yet to crack the 1,400 mark, but I will
That's
get
right.
there
You're close.
very, very soon.
Luke, how'd you go this week, mate? Score.
1,127. I
Very nice.
still cracked the 4 figures, but yeah,
Yep.
it was one of my lower ones. I had Duncan as well, 147.
That's a great pick.
I think the pick for me this year has actually been my flex player. I haven't had to touch him at all since round 1. Jackson Ford. 105 points.
He's been good.
Yeah.
He's just been sitting there as
Might
my
play
flex.
Origin,
Dally
but
M.
might play
Still
Origin.
in Dally M, yeah.
Might play
Yeah.
Origin,
Yeah.
though.
He might play Origin, which I might,
Hopefully he doesn't.
yeah, it might switch him out. But he has just been an absolute
yeah.
buy for me. Just
Yeah.
points galore. I bought him at the beginning of the season. He's now sitting at 784K.
Well done. Great buy.
I've got Cleary in there.
Yep.
Terrell May, he got 79 points. Usually he's upwards of 85, 90, but yeah, he had a quiet one. A couple of trades to make, but
Yep.
had an all right week, and currently
not
sitting
bad.
on I don't know what. I go off my cumulative for
nice.
work.
Nice.
I've scored 9,189 points for the season, so
Yeah, that's good.
that's
Very
about
nice.
9,180 points more than I have in previous years.
That's good. Boys, 1,340 for me this week. So you beat me by 54, mate. Very well done.
Do better.
I know. Alex Twile, he's been a big one for me. 125 this week. He's been electric. The offloads he's getting, and that's all in base. He's not scoring tries. So for him, he's going big in base. He's fantastic to have. If you don't have him, find a way to get him in. He is killing it at the moment. Of course, I had Cleary 106. I had Hines on my bench 113, which was very good. So I got both of them. Luai 81 this week, which was really good. And James Tedesco 108. I captained him this week. So a nice 216 there. I need to bring in Trell Mitt this week. I'm looking at moving on Valentine Holmes if I can afford Latrell Mitchell there. I just worry about the origin. Obviously, the buy coverage coming now. A lot of Supercoach players think of the buy coverage. You got to plan.
You probably lose Holmes too, though, wouldn't you?
Yeah.
Potentially. Like,
But I got to get rid of him anyway. He's been shocking. Simi Sasangi should be back this week. He's been really good this year. He's been incredible. So I should get him back, and Aramana Ho as well. Thinking of moving on Harry Grant too, heading into Origin. He will probably miss a few games. In fantasy, boys, 966 this week, which is a very good fantasy score. Had a few of the same players in that, so did really well there. That is it for Wild Fantasies. All right, we're going to hand it over to you, mate, for Dongle's Dystopia.
Welcome to Dongle's Dystopia. It's the ultimate NRL question of what if. There is no right answer. There is no wrong answer. Or is there?
Over to you.
Oh,
Over to you.
Righty, sexy people.
Yeah.
I need the pause, man. Otherwise, I'm just all out of whack. Alrighty, sexy people. Fourth week. I reckon we'll do the final week of this segment here to
Sounds
wrap it up before the old Germany trip. And just to put, it's been 4 weeks. So, let's just
Heading into
talk
Origin
about
too,
something
so.
new. Yeah. So, of course, we are wrapping up our Kieran Foran's Club DNA series about how the GOAT himself, Kieran Foran, being the best ex-player coach that we've ever seen in the history of everything. And, of course, going through every single team and picking a coach being an ex-player. Okay, so if you had to pick an ex-player to be the coach of that team, we've been working our way through. Just for example, we've done Brisbane Broncos where we had Darren Lockyer. Canberra Raiders, we had Jason Croker. Sharkies, we had Paul Gallen. Dolphins, we chose Cameron Smith, again, because he's the Redcliffe Juniors player there. And we did Parramatta and Panthers last week, being we had Troy on from the Paracove podcast, and Jace being the new Penrith dude, I guess, with Harry sitting down for a while. So we're going to go fourth week. So we've got a few teams to get through here, but both your teams here at the end, so nice and easy, So we'll start with the Warriors. Again, little quick chat GBT where it has suggested Simon Mannering being the way forward here, which is a pretty decent shout. I mean, guys like Stacey Jones would immediately spring to mind.
Tohu Harris.
Yeah, and guys like even someone like Darryl Halligan or something like that might even come up like a fair bit. Yeah, but...
What about, I know I mentioned him for Melbourne, but what about Ryan Hoffman? Because he played for Wires as well.
Yeah, he did play for the Wires, but you did say for...
I did,
Melbourne,
yes.
but he's just sort of everywhere, Like, you can't deny him either, So, like, a pretty solid shout, though, with the Mannering one. Like, I feel like if there was to be one, it would be him.
He was a good player, Simon.
So just shit, man. We'll just lock him in, We'll go to the Cowboys next. I mean, this is pretty straightforward who the Cowboys are going to be, I
Who would
reckon
you have as
all-
the coach of the Cowboys, a former player?
From the Cowboys.
Yeah. Who played for the Cowboys?
Who played for the Cowboys?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, JT.
Yeah.
It's got to be JT.
He
Obviously,
would
yeah.
have to be. Well, maybe a Matty Bowen. Maybe a Matty Bowen. Paul
Brent-
Bowman would be a good one too.
Brent Tate.
Josh Maguire.
Just big Josh, man.
Yeah, Thurston's probably the obvious one.
Yeah, I think so, yeah.
Maybe Michael Morgan. Be a good footy head.
Yeah, it would be, yeah.
Yeah.
No?
But anyway,
Yeah, anyway. Yeah.
Your segment, sorry.
Yeah, I'm keen to get it over with.
Okay, beautiful.
I haven't used my brand in a while. South Sydney Rabbitohs.
No one.
Who's next? Sam Burgess.
Kick him out of the comp again.
Kick him out of the comp, you reckon? GI?
I think GI would be a good coach for them.
What about he's on their the trainers list? Sutton.
Yeah, John Sutton
He'd
would be
be
a
a-
very
That
good
would
coach.
be good. Yeah,
He's one of their
that's a good
trainers.
shout.
I
Very
reckon
good
him.
shout.
he's been
John
there for a
Sutton.
while, like in the
Yeah.
ranks. Here as a
Semi
trainer,
Burgess is probably the big one because he's already coaching as well. Like he's over in Super League coaching. What about any of the other Burgess boys? George or Tom? They get a run?
There's another one too. Yeah.
3 coaches.
Haven't forgotten
Luke's the other one,
Oh,
yeah.
He's a bit like that. Travojevic
Everyone forgets about
guy.
Luke, yeah.
He's a bit like that Travojevic guy. I forgot
Yeah,
about the other week.
the one
Ben.
that's the plumber.
I'm a plumber.
Yeah, I know. Bunnies is an interesting one, isn't it? Because, I mean, they've had a lot of players. They've been around since the dawn of time, basically, since the dinosaurs. Same as the
Isaac
Chooks.
Luke.
Yeah, Bully would be an interesting
Yeah.
coach. Mario Fennick. Falcon.
Falcon would be good one, yeah, wouldn't he? Yeah.
Yeah.
Alex Johnson one day, yeah. Just
Jason Taylor, he was
say
a
hold
former
the ball
coach.
and put it over the line, yeah.
Yep.
No. Good. Yeah. All right.
Maybe. Anyway.
Before we get to your guys' teams, the last one we're going to do is the St. George Illawarra Dragons.
Oh, Shane Flanagan.
I think you could have anyone
Carl
there.
Flanagan.
It doesn't matter who you pick. It doesn't matter.
Kyle. Imagine next
Kyle.
week Kyle just comes in and is like, all right, boys, I'm in charge.
Yeah, we're going to run this. We're gonna run this shit.
And they win.
And they win. And they win a game. Dean Young.
Dean Young, yeah. I mean, they've had a lot of
Brown
former,
has been.
they've had a lot of former players.
coach,
Paul
yeah.
McGregor.
Yeah,
he was
McGregor
a
as well.
former
He was a-
Dragon.
yeah.
Jason
Trent Barrett was a
Nightingale.
former Dragon.
Jason Nightingale.
Jason Nightingale.
Oh, you know who would be good?
Man can do a haka.
You know who would be good? Jewel, Brett Morris, Josh Morris.
The Morris brothers.
Brothers do it together.
Yeah.
They'd be good. Nightingale's a good one. Ben Hornby, I mean, he's assistant at
Yeah.
Souths. Jamie Soward. I don't know about Sowie, but yeah.
Could do.
He was he the NRLW coach for a while? Sowie?
Yeah, and then
for the girls.
he left.
Yeah.
He
And
left
Nathan
there.
Cross is there now. Interviewing him soon too. Yeah.
Oh, there you go. Maybe, just everyone. All right, mate. Tell me why Mitchell Pearce is or is not the best option.
No way.
No?
No, not out of the
Drew
Boyd
Hutchinson.
Cordner.
For the Roosters, no?
Boyd Cordner.
Boyd Cordner.
Boyd Cordner.
He's a local legend.
100%. Boyd Cordner would be if we were to pick a coach, it'd be Boyd Cordner.
Are you?
I reckon.
Are you kidding me? Oh, there's a bigger one than that.
Oh, Brad Fittler.
No,
he was already a coach.
No. Oh, yeah.
He already coached us, and he was
No, there's
terrible.
another one.
Well, it's heaps. Anthony Minicello, big
That one.
He'd be great.
He would be he'd be my first pick.
Mini,
of the Roosters
Mini's
coach.
my favourite player of all time. He'd be incredible. Craig Fitzgibbon.
Yeah.
He's coaching at Sharks. He'd be obviously we know he's a good coach. There's heaps. Hey,
Craig Wing.
Craigie Wing. Brian Fletcher.
Big old Fletch.
Big Fletch. You reckon?
Get Fletcher in. Oh, he'd be shocking. Willie Mason, he played for us as well. Mark O'Mealy played for us. Nate Miles played for us.
Yeah.
All the Dogs of
Everyone,
War. Anasta. Brave Anasta.
Doesn't matter. Just throw a big
Before he
big
went to the
brown paper
Tigers.
bag at them. Yeah, and that's how you get them over the line,
That's
bro.
it, mate. Yeah, you got to do what you got to do, right? Shannon
James-
Hegarty.
James Maloney, you reckon?
I don't know. I think Jimmy would be too close to the players.
Very loyal.
Yeah, but I think he'd be too close. It was like when Fittler coached us in 09, and it started well, but he was too close to the players. He knew them all too well. That was two of our worst seasons.
One of the boys,
08,
not
09.
yeah. No, I get that.
Yeah.
Yeah, interesting.
Yeah. But I would go, Boyd Cordner would be my number one.
Yeah,
Him
nice.
or Mini.
Yeah, easy done. All right.
Mitch Orbison. Good one.
Mitch wasn't Sean Kennedy. Should have heard it here from the man himself. Alrighty, and the last on our list were West Tigers. And ChatGPT
Already
has
got him.
suggested the man himself. You've got him.
We got
Benji.
him.
Anyone else?
Robbie Farrak.
Yeah, Robbie
That's the
Farah.
only one. Yeah, I could.
I actually wouldn't mind. I think he's
Paddy Richards or something, maybe.
Paddy Richards could come back, but he's one of our trainers, Brett Hodgson.
You know who would be good? Chris Lawrence.
Lawrence as well.
Chris Lawrence would be a good coach.
He'd be phenomenal.
Yeah.
It was actually it's really funny. This is your dystopia one because with Mum put on the 05 grand final this afternoon for
Oh,
Dad
wow.
just to. Because she watched one of the Panthers ones the other day, and then she went, "Oh, let's watch the 05 one." But it was the KO, the fast one. So the game was over in 40 minutes. Benji's the Tigers coach. Hyington is the Tigers trainer. Brett Hodgson is the Tigers trainer.
Yeah.
Todd Payton is the Cowboys coach.
Yeah.
And then there was another one who is on a coaching staff or something like that. There was 6 or 7. I counted 6 or 7 players of the 05 grand final who are the trainers or coaches currently.
Yeah.
It was.
Just
I was like,
working the way around. Yeah,
yeah, you've just jumped around, boys. You jumped around. It was.
works.
Yeah, I think
Got to stay employed.
I think if if I could pick someone else other than Benji, even though I love Benji as a coach,
Yeah.
I actually think my biggest one would either be Brett Hodgson or Paddy Richards coming
Good
back
shout.
over to the Tigers.
I'd go Chris Lawrence or Robbie Farah. Although I thought Farah got a bit dirty towards the end. I thought he was angry. He was just angry. But yeah,
I feel like he got fucked over.
He went to the Bunnies.
He might have got fucked over a bit or something. Yeah,
If you go to the Bunnies, I mean Benji went to the Bunnies as well. But yeah,
we won't
And
hold it
Brisbane.
again.
and the Dragons.
And Dragons, yeah.
Oh,
We won't
God.
hold it against him.
Yeah. Anyway, I'll go Chris
He
Lawrence.
found his way home. That's all it's
There you
about.
go. No, he's home again.
He's found his way
Beautiful.
home.
Done. That is it for the longest dystopias.
Great
section
series,
we've
mate.
ever
Great
done.
series.
Let's just stick to the
One of the
weeks.
absolute best.
I walked into the corner post the other day and I nearly got sin bin for excitement.
Fair. They've got more gear than a preseason kit drop.
Jerseys, merch, balls, everything except a manual on how to fix my team's defence.
No store's that magical, mate.
But if you want to look like a pro, even if you play like a park footy reserve, Corner Post has you sorted.
The corner post. Get in there and gear up.
My old floors were getting stepped on more than a halfback in a rivalry game.
So you called Dream Flooring Penrith, didn't you?
Mate, they laid floors smoother than a fullback slicing through a lazy defender.
And tougher than a Panthers forward pack in September.
If your floors look like they've survived a season of origin,
Dream Flooring Penrith will fix that. No knock-ons, no dramas. We're not going to do Joey's Jumble this week. We're going to jump into some viewer questions. Now, this is from our good mate Jai at the Blind. No, this one is from Zuriel, your good mate Zuriel.
I can only imagine.
He wrote, why doesn't Klein like the Dolphins and why do the Sharks suck?
Fuck me. Yeah.
So that's his question. Can you answer that?
It's because they're the Sharks. And then Klein doesn't like anyone unless they paid him 50 grand before the game.
Yeah,
So
exactly, yeah.
Yeah. I don't think it's breaking news to see, what does Klein not like the dog? I don't think he likes anyone except for maybe the Roosters
Queensland.
or,
He definitely doesn't like us. He doesn't like any club.
You don't like the Sharks either, bruh.
Yeah.
And why do the Sharks suck is what he's saying.
Yep.
Yeah, look, they beat us too, so I can't even say anything about that. So, you know what, Zuriel? You win this one, mate.
Shout out to Zuriel.
I think he's always won.
And here's a good one. Jai from the Blind Side, mad Sharks fan. He said, is supporting the Roosters a choice or a curse? A bit of both.
I was going to say a bit of both.
Bit of both.
Because it's the Roosters.
Unfortunately, it wasn't a choice. I was obviously, my pop was a mad Roosters fan. You just become a Roosters fan.
You were burdened with
It
this.
was a curse in the early years. Definitely a curse. Not so much now. It's not too bad.
You were burdened
But
with this.
I was burdened with it in the early years. But there are two questions. Don't forget to get your questions in when it does drop. And our comment of the week also comes from our good mate Zuriel.
the fuck does he want now?
He wrote round 8 was just everyone taking turns, either looking like premiership favourites or getting 40 put on them. Sometimes both in the same week, which was very true this week of a lot of teams that we thought were premiership favourites and then went like the Dragons.
Like Melbourne.
Exactly. And that is all we have time for on the Ruck Infringement Podcast for another episode. We'd like to thank our sponsors in Wick Coffee, Hench Soap, Good Folk Brewing, Hoodlums Barbecue, of course, Riverside Bar and Dicing, Fraser Electrical, our good friends at the Corner Post, My Mullet, and Beneficial Brokers. That's the other one there too. And Fan Emblems, cannot forget about them. And, of course, Craig Glover had his birthday on the weekend. BW&T, one of our sponsors. Shout out to a good friend of the show,
Happy
Craig.
birthday, Craigie.
Had his birthday.
Craig.
24
now?
24
23.
again.
Wow.
24 again.
He's the best 24-year-old looking dude I've ever seen.
Yeah,
Good on him.
absolutely.
Happy birthday,
Craig,
Craig.
I'm seeing you get your kids behind the scenes at the Tigers. Give me a phone call, mate. I'll make the drive.
Yeah.
I'd love to get in the sheds there and have a look.
Yeah, beautiful. He'll represent the podcast, obviously. We love it. Until next time, that's the Stats Man. That's Dongle. I'm the Prophet. Be good.